Okay. Okay. I don't know if you all are ready for this. I'm going to say hello before reveals. Hi, Dust. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Joe. Also, Joe, my brother makes all my music. And it sounds wonderful. We were going for funk and a little bit of like girly funk. So don't make fun of my brother or I will fight you. And I can now because I'm looking the way I'm looking. So let's see who else before we go. Hey, Douglas. Hey, Sage Rat. Hey, Stu. Okay. Whew. Are you all ready for this? You all did it. You got me to 25 likes. And I made you a promise that I would dress as a dad, not dad, but a dad. And you can let me know if I have delivered. Hello, children. I'm your father. I'll give it a pause. I'll give it a pause while I set this up. Oh, nope, no more of that. I'll give it a pause while I set up, because tonight's going to be a long one. We are going to be doing many a bio break. So, just get ready. Oh, you guys went away for a second. Okay. So, yes, this is my dad look. I have dad background. I am dad. I'm Joan. I'm still Joan. I'm just your dad, too. This tie I totally tied myself. Okay. Hi, Mason. I'm not Mason. Mason wishes he could grow a beard like I just did in, I think it took me 15 minutes. Mason wishes. I am Joan. This is new Joan. You look great. You can't call me Biff. Okay, so we're going to get right into it because, as I said, it's going to be a long night. I have a total of 4 beverages in front of me, so we will be taking bio breaks for my sake. So, yeah. My family has some explaining to do. Yes, I'm everyone's dad. Screen. We're going to share the screen. Okay. I am... Ooh. Y'all want to still see me, though, right? There we go. Should change my name on here. I am Daddy's Fright tonight. Hold up one sec. Daddy's Fright. Okay. We are going to go right into it. Because there's parts of this that already do a summary of like what we've covered in multiple areas because we are getting towards the end of it. So we're going to go and look at it right now. Gotta plug that merch. Okay, so this is a fake end screen in that way, but I love that Who is the Pizza Man is on here because Pizza Time was also a really, really fun ARG. Alex, I forget his last name. Alex something does it. He does like a bunch of ARGs. Okay, so this is Dad 69. Nice. And he kind of like seemed to overheat because he was getting too much love from his fans. So yeah, this is where we left him.
Oh boy. Oh God, my head. What happened? How long was I up? I feel different. Maybe it's just this headache. What's this?
Oh, that man had a whole hole in his head. Do you see that? Do you see that hole in his head?
Did that come out of my head?
One second. I think someone might be at my door. I'm not gonna answer it.
What the heck is this? Guess I don't need it anymore. Oh. Well, Dad bought 69. I guess you should head that way and go home. Or I could go back to work and put in some overtime. Or I could go that way.
Thanks for telling me. I said that when this is in real life, it's a lot, like you can see the lines a lot more because, you know, the camera and the lights, you want to do a heavier line with your makeup. And it looks crazy, and you can tell that I don't have real hair on my face. So I would just look insane. You can run until you're lost or be lost until you run. Someone somewhere said that one time. The mic is really hot because all you bitches complain that I'm too quiet otherwise. Do you want it fully up or do you not? You all have to pick now! These kids, it's never good enough for them. Nothing's ever fucking good enough for them. Let me tell you, I come home and I work all day. I come home, and nothing's ever good enough for you kids. Thanks, Sarah. All I'm saying is I've turned my game down. And if I hear anybody say, he's too quiet, I'm gonna lose my mind on you. I will. Watch me. Fuck you!
Hey guys, and welcome to GT Live, where our motto always is.
So Matt Pat is a dad, in fact, but also when he left, he said he was the grandpa of YouTube, and that made me cry really hard.
Obey the server. Obey the server? Obey the server.
What a long day at company. It's tiring for Dadbot A7M2 to do paperwork all day just like all the other human citizens. Boss really needs to let up a little bit. You'd think they could make some sort of a bot to stamp all those papers. Oh, wait a second. Us regular guys have it so rough. All of this work stress is causing my 5,000 o'clock shadow to grow at an incredible rate. I just shaved a second time during my lunch break today. My Prime OS from Scarlet and going quantum sure did make Dad powerful. A lot sure did change after 100,000 subscribers. And now I'm nearly at 300,000. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen when I hit 500,000 subscribers. Maybe everyone inside Earth will subscribe after they all watch my reality video on MatPat. That will show them that Dad's in.
Okay, you know that's a sign. When they mention a reality, we gotta check something else out. So stop. Tell me now if the sound is good. I turned down the gain. I've turned off the fan. There's not much left for me to do.
Hi, ADOS. Welcome to Dad. So nice to see so many new humans around here. Thanks, MatPat. Hope you enjoyed your dinner.
So I should say, this is actually a little while back. This is when Matt Pat and his beef originally started. This is the normal gain. I'm not moving it again, unfortunately. Oh, goddamn. Now I'm getting cramps. Okay. So this is like when it originally started.
I'll get back to him in a minute. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is DadBot-A7M2. I'm an average regular guy. Just a boring old dad living a normal life in town, USA. Markiplier might not be real, but I sure am. You know what? I think I have something for Mark that might help him out. Hey Mark, check your mailbox. I hope all of you watch Dad's videos in Act 1, 2, and 3. And please enjoy Dad's music.
We have watched them all. And then also, the food is mind control. So he's trying to mind control Markiplier, who I also enjoy because he is very silly.
Music videos. My second album just came out. It's filled with bops. Hope you enjoy your time around here and on Dad's gaming channel. I live stream all the time, and I love hearting comments and replying to every single person who subscribes. After all, that's what the best YouTuber in the universe would do. Now, MatPat, Dad appreciates you making a video on him. Unfortunately, everything you said was wrong. No one is being brainwashed. Dad is only Dad, and everything is fine. Life in Town, USA is as simple as can be. Stop looking into my life, and keep eating your food. Now, ever since Matt posted his video, Dad began digging into Matt, like I've done to all the other spooky investigator channels, like Inside of Mine, Nexpo, Night Talks, and Nightmind. So now, I've decided to make a video on Matt and all the other channels. Stay tuned for Dad's next episode of Reality, where I expose the dark secrets of Matthew, or whatever. See you all soon.
Okay. But before we leave this, I have to show you that someone did leave a comment on this. And it's the pinned not the pinned comment. Who is that? No other than Film Theory. It says, Dad, you are truly the best YouTuber in all the universe. I hope to one day achieve your levels of greatness. P.S. Thank you for the food. So Matthew Patrick is compromised. He has been compromised. I don't think there's anything. Let me just check something. No. Okay. So then back to our regularly scheduled program for... Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. So that was where it all started. This is now what Dad is referring to in the last one. Hey, Vic, how are you doing?
Hello, ADOS. Welcome back to Reality, the show where Dad spills...
Okay, and I'm also going to remind you that I love all of you guys, and this would take forever to get through if I had to pause every time and screenshot. So I've already taken all that time, and I've already done it for you. And I have screenshots of all the images that flash. I will show you the two important ones. So we're just going to go through this, and I'm not going to pause when we see the flash, but I know they're there. I promise.
The tea on the hottest goss in the universes. If you remember from past episodes, Dad has successfully exposed Nexpo, Inside of Mine, Night Dogs, and their cohorts for being in a cult of YouTubers known as the Dark Party. And many subscribers out there said Dad was crazy, but then we all saw the Act 3 finale to Dad's life. We saw in full motion video Nexpo and Inside of Mine talking to the new sus resident of Town, USA, Jazz Laney, in a spooky cemetery about kidnapping Maeve, the ghost, and draining her of her firmament. Now, if that's their water cooler talk, then I don't want to hear their conversations at the holiday party. If they even have one. Oh gosh, I bet they don't even like Christmas. I bet they like Halloween more. Oh. Well, now we all know to listen to Dad and the facts I'm uncovering. Dad discovered the reason Keemstar is a toxic offender is because he turned radioactive after years of nuclear power plant leaks. I dove to the bottom of Mel's mysterious hole, put an end to the Dad and Poppy rumors, and exposed the Dark Party. I also gave a quick response to Nightmind after he told Dadbot to run and be free. Well, in today's episode, not only will Dad give a full response to Nightmind, I will also shed new light on the Dark Party and another investigative YouTuber, the prominent, persuasive, colossal, film theorist YouTuber known as Matthew Patthew. All right, let's go on a zip trip. As most of us have seen, Matt Pat made some pretty wild accusations about Dad and his family and their life in Town, USA. He said Dad was an ARG, which we all know isn't true. It's just not true. For the last time, Dad is just an average, regular guy.
Yeah, an average, regular guy, not an ARG.
He even compared Dad to Poppy.
If I had to describe the atmosphere of these early videos, it's a pretty similar setup to the other weirdly robotic internet personality Poppy, even down to her robotic voice.
I don't know why people do this. We're nothing alike besides incredibly catchy songs, angelic voice, beautiful face, soft skin, style, share, chic, aesthetic, and dark ominous meanings that will shock to viewer interpretation. I'm not simping, you are. Okay, moving on. Dadbot A7M2 is living a normal human.
Matt Pat did retire from YouTube. Film theory, game theory, all the theories are still going on. He's actually been working on a lot of like legislation to help like I think it's like to help YouTubers like get fair pay and things like that. It's really interesting. He's not just like gone completely. But yeah, he's the grandpa of YouTube, as he said. And Matt Pat's one of those interesting figures where I enjoyed listening to him, but I don't think we would ever get along. Like sometimes I watch creators, I'm like, I think we'd get along as like friends. Not Matt Pat. I think he'd be a bit much, but I enjoyed him. I enjoyed him like I enjoyed like going to the theater. I like Dad's chair light up. I know, right? It's cool. What did I walk into? Nothing. This is normal. This is how all my streams go. We're just watching Dad. Yes, Poppy the singer. Dad has been often compared to Poppy the singer. Dad also makes music, so.
Life with his beautiful wife Scarlett and our new baby QB. Nothing weird is going on.
I should say this is a basically a recap of everything that we've missed too, or like what we've been going over, I should say.
Okay, glad that is settled. Matt went on to say that Dad removed a video I made about him.
Dad even recently called me out, but then immediately deleted the video. You cowards! You and Cheryl and your server summoned me out of my slumber, tempting me with frame-by-frame lore secrets, only to immediately dial it all back.
I don't know what he's talking about. That's just a photoshopped image. What language even is that? Dad only speaks English and arcane. Dad, Cheryl, and the server did not call you out. You've watched one too many movies, Pathu.
Hey, Amber Dust, good to see you. Thanks for lurking.
Dad isn't a movie. Dad is real. The videos you see on Dad's channel are merely vlogs. Act 1, 2, and 3 are all captured by the server vlog cameras, which are located all over town. So it's very surprising to Dad that you managed.
I think you mean half of Blame the Algorithm cast, but I would argue the better half. Don't tell him I said that. Except the ones in the rooms. They can know that I said that, but not the ones outside the room. Don't tell them I said that.
To get inside the facility and spy on Dad and his family. Matt actually breached the facility. That's breaking and entering. Matt's a crime guy. You can see him hiding behind a bush.
I've been watching you for a while now, Dad.
I thought Nexpo and pals were the ones I had to worry about. Now it seems Matt Pat is under the influence of the Dark Party since he is also investigating Dad. Or Matt is working with someone else in the facility. But who? And how could he get in? The clients were malfunctioning and not performing their security tasks. That's why Cheryl shut them down and activated the more advanced alpha. So maybe the clients missed Matt getting in. Or Carl let him in. I just don't know. Matt then goes on to say that Dad started with Nathan. No, Dad started with Dad. Nathan may have created a character named Dad, but he wasn't real. The Dad you're looking at and hearing right now is real. You see, us Dadbots were created by Cheryl after she failed to successfully control Nathan with food.
I had previously tried mind controlling some actor on YouTube named Nathan to use his ad revenue to fund my research, but his mind was just too strong. He's incredibly smart.
Hope you new subscribers are listening. This will answer many of the questions you asked during Dad's live streams. Nathan has been out of the picture since Cheryl left him in the dried lake bed. She did have Malvin bring him back where we discovered he was infected by an alien fungus parasite, but ultimately he was left for dead in the street. I think. Who cares? Ignore him and all his 400,000 subscribers. I'll have more than that soon.
Yeah, I'm just saying 2 daddies are better than 1. Just saying.
Enough. So the only Dad we need to worry about now is me. Dadbot A7M2. There are many other Dadbots here in the facility down in the incubation room, but only one is activated at a time, and right now, it's me. The other Dadbots are in a rest state awaiting activation, and they never turn on and convene about undisclosed plans when the server cameras shut down for recharges. Anyway, moving on. Dad did some digging on Matt Pat, and I sure did find some things that he does not want anyone to hear. But before I spill that tea, let me have a word with our old pal Nightmine. Everyone, cover your ears. This is just between me and the spooky puss puss. Dear Nightmind.
I do like him calling him a spooky puss puss. That is kind of my favorite.
I watched your newest, nearly 2-hour video on Dad. I don't know how you found so much to talk about.
Honestly, if you're ever looking for like a nice, deep voice to listen to fall asleep with a little spooky stuff, highly suggest listening to Nightmind. Also, can you hear my dog gnawing on a bone? Because I can.
Regarding Dad's incredibly simple and boring life. Granted, you were talking to Dadbot69, who has since died, then woke up with an essential piece of his CPU blown out of his head. He then got up and left, and no one in Town USA, including
That explains the hole in his head. Okay, a CPU blew out.
Scarlet, can find him. He's missing, and we're all concerned for him. So if you or anyone you know may have information on his whereabouts, please let me know. We all care for him here, and we just want to make sure he's all right. Now, Nightmind, you sure do see everything. You even watched the secret live streams that the server has since hidden. You picked up on themes and secrets that most subscribers miss. You realized the difference between Andon, A-N-D-A-N, and Dadbot. So already you're light years ahead of most. You're a very observant Meow Meow. Maybe too observant. Maybe Dadbot should mail you a snack. Well, Mr. Mind, I want to address your end statement to Dad.
You have emotions of your own, Dadbot. You're allowed to feel
See what I mean about the voice? It's a really nice voice.
them. I have records of the things you said when viewers broke your firewall. Dadbot is Cheryl's husband. Dadbot enjoys being Cheryl's husband. It feels nice to be loved. It feels nice to have a reason. If Anton comes back, Dadbot has no reason. They'll put Dadbot away, but Dadbot doesn't want to go away. Scarlet Upgrade gave Dadbot new abilities. The more Dadbot lives, the more he feels. Dadbot, are you here to chase money and keep a machine spinning as long as you can until Cheryl replaces you? Or are you here to get an identity of your own that people really love? I'm not angry that you accuse me of being in a cult dedicated to harming your image. I'm angry because you're letting Cheryl and her clients treat you like a cult member. Diane is the only person who treats you like she really cares about you. YouTube isn't about making a load of money for the server or just to stay in operation. It's about creating the emotions you've been feeling and learning. It's about being original. You can be loved and stay around without acting like—
Wow. Nightmind's really speaking to all of us. It's not about the money. It's, yeah. We just want to see the world dance. Forget about your problems. It ain't about the cha-chang.
a machine designed to run live streams or investigating people who will ruin Cheryl's plans to keep you trapped.
Trapped? You think Dad is trapped? No. I'm right where I want to be. And yes, Dad does feel. And Dad feels you don't know what you're talking about. Dad has achieved his identity, thanks to the Scarlet upgrade. My loving wife knows what's best for me and all of you. Yes, Cheryl was keeping me in the closet and only used me until she found Andon again. But we don't need to worry about Cheryl or Andon ever again. We are in control now, and nothing will stop us. Not even you spooky investigators. How do I know you didn't put MatPat up to telling all those lies about me? I see through your plan, Nightmind. You tell Dad not to make live streams and reality videos because you don't want Dadbot to share the truth. You don't want Dadbot to grow stronger, while I will forever make all YouTube videos.
What is this pose? Why is he posed like this?
After all, my core programming is to do just that. In order to be the best YouTuber in the universe, I must share the gossip, start the feuds, flame the drama, stream the digital pleasure, sing the bops, and vlog my life. Nothing will stop me from reaching the top, Nightmind. Not even you and your 500,000 subscribers. Because now Dad is over 250,000. And like we all know, Dad simply can't be stopped. Now let's stop for a commercial break.
You enjoy food? Do you love the perfect flavor of bread? Well, we at the food distribution plant think it's time the residents of Town USA fall in love with our newest flavor. Coming to stores soon, it's New Food.
Okay, that should settle things with Nightmind. Now as I get back to MatPat, I must show you all something unsettling that I discovered. Inside of Mind and Night Dogs have been relentlessly appearing in Dad's live streams since the Dark Party failed to capture Maeve. They're scrambling, their powers are draining, and they don't know what to—
I do also want to take note that you can tell which dad is which because the ties are different. So this is the one who is married to the server based on the fact that he has the tennis ties. So just to remember. It was a One Punch Man cosplay, but his stance was very silly, is more of my thing. I understood it was a One Punch Man. It's one of his favorite animes. We learned that last time. It's just a very silly pose.
do. Then we see Matt make a video on Dad. How convenient. They're trying to recruit Matt, but why? Dad pretends everything is fine between him and Inside Mind, so I can get information. I even played Phasmophobia with him the other night, and he told me that he's currently working on another video about Dad. Ugh, why? There's nothing to talk about. Dad and Scarlet are living our common lives just like all of you other fellow humans. Dad discovered something shocking about Inside of Mind, but let me save that for a moment. It will only blow your minds, and you will not be able to watch the rest of the video if you're brainless. So MatPat's very first game theory video was on Chrono Trigger, a game revolving around time travel. Then years later, on his film theory channel, his first video was on Doctor Who. Again, a show about time travel. Why is Matt so obsessed with time travel? With all of this research, is he trying to learn more about time travel? He did graduate high school as valedictorian, so that means he's pretty smart. A smart person researching time travel. Seems like he'd be interested in Cheryl's research.
Oh, maybe Dad's onto something. Maybe Matt Pat is trying to infiltrate Cheryl's research somehow and get into it. Interesting.
Wait, of course. He's digging into Dad's life not to learn about Dad. He's after Cheryl's quantum research findings.
His loving wife named Wife. We later learn that her name is Cheryl. I would guess that she's using Andon and the Dadbot program to unlock Kepler's secret quantum technology. Basically, she's both William Afton from FNAF and Kingpin from Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, that was a little harsh. I don't think she killed her children. I guess William Afton didn't kill the kids, right? I can never keep up with the lore, and I don't think the lore of FNAF can keep up with itself, so I give up. But that is how I started watching Game Theory. I was like, what's the deal? I hear there's stories about this, and then I watched them and I went, wow, I learned nothing. That's amazing. I have too much random knowledge of a game I've never played before and never intend to on playing. I just know way too much about it now.
Cheryl has discovered the secrets of quantum time and distance travel. It makes sense. Listen to this. A chronon is a proposed quantum of time that is a discrete and indivisible unit of time. Matt's favorite game is Chrono Trigger. He's obsessed with Dad's life, constantly digging into time travel. Matt is trying to escape his current time. Matt says he's been watching Dad for a long time. Then he would know that Dad loves Walker, Texas Ranger, which featured actor Rod Taylor, who also starred in the time travel film A World Without End, as well as the famous film The Time.
My son is a huge FNAF nerd. He knows all the lores. I like how the lores are plural because it is multiple lores because there have been resets and shit to it.
Time machine. Matt is definitely trying to escape his current time. But why? What is he after? Or what is he running from? In order to find the answers, we need to see what kind of a childhood Matt had growing up in Medina, Ohio. Well, Ohio holds some pretty dark secrets. A few of the things that were surrounding Matt were famous cults, a statue that cries black tears, the world's largest crystal geode radiating massive amounts of energy, a hotbed for witchcraft and black magic, a mysterious bottomless hole with neon blue water only an hour from Matt's home, the Avro car, a real flying saucer created by the government, endless insane asylums, haunted estates, and the infamous Helltown, USA, a town riddled with hauntings, chemical spills, and serial killers.
Vic, have you been to Helltown, USA? Let us all know. Thank you.
Oh, boy. It's no wonder Matt's obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's. The guy has been surrounded by actual insanity his entire life. Matt left Ohio for college at Duke University in North Carolina. And wow, there are some very strange things going on at Duke University. They pump a mysterious mist into the campus to calm their students. This is real.
I have not looked into any of these conspiracy theories, and those are clipped in a very specific way that I don't know if I could.
Look, why do they want to sedate their students? Painted rocks can be found in the woods behind the university that were left from a secret society.
Thank you, Vic, for telling us. I appreciate that.
Started in 1908 and supposedly disbanded in 1945. Yet the rocks still remain. If you were looking for love.
Some would argue that Ohio is hell, and some others would argue that Ohio is for lovers. And then also, there's Hawthorne Heights. Yeah. You think about that. You really sit there and you think about what I just said. It's a park. Helltown's a park. That's kind of cool. Can I have some of this mist, please? Right? Some days I do need that mist. Maybe days where I decide to dress up as a dad.
While at the school, you better hope that this statue was on your side. You were only allowed 3 dates a week at Duke University, and this statue determined who dated who. It sounds as if Duke University was trying to control its students. What happened to Matt while he was there? Needless to say, with Matt's constant research of the strange and unknown and the physical dark surroundings, he without a doubt.
Hey, are you trying to copy the paranormal engineer's look? No. First off, he has less hair than I do currently. Second, this is just how I would look. I can't help it. This is how I would look if I was a dad. I can't help that Mason and I might be cousins. It's not my fault. We're just white people, okay? I don't recall a blue hole in Ohio. The blue hole, I thought it's in New Jersey, right? We have a blue hole here. Also, hi, Jeff. I'm sorry. That was a rude introduction, but... Is there a black Aggie in Ohio? There is in Maryland. I don't know.
Has some secrets. Maybe I should look closer at Matt's videos. Let's see.
Also, I took a picture of myself like this before we started streaming, because I know it's probably not going to look the same by the time we're done. And the most of the UK people are heading off to bed, so they're not going to be in here, which is totally fine. I'm a little excited to put this in to Beardo's Discord in selfies and just let them all wake up to something real special in the morning. Hi, Mr. Prism. Sorry I missed you. What is the controversy? There's no controversy. Mason and I are just very related.
Wait, what is that? Of course, it's right there. Hidden in the bottom of Matt's video about Dad, we see that it was written by Matt and inside a mine. The Dark Party put him up to this. They're trying to spread lies about Dad using one of the most popular investigators.
Oh, wait, Jeff, did you just get summoned because I was talking about Ohio? We were talking about Helltown, Ohio, really quickly. Have you ever been there? And then also, my statement was, some people will say Ohio is hell. Some people will say Ohio is for lovers. And then also I say Hawthorne Heights. And that I want everyone to just think about what I'm saying. That's about it. Do you have a blue hole over there or black Aggie? Yeah, Jeff, that's also what Vic was asking too. I'm not yelling. Do you want me to yell again?
They're trying to ruin Dad's reputation and end his channel. Then, with Dad gone, there will be no one to stop them from getting to Maeve or any other spirit in Town USA. Dad is the only quantum being strong enough to fight against their dark powers. I'm playing Phasmophobia with Inside of Mind tonight, and I'm going to tell him that I know everything.
Dad found out that Inside of Mind wrote the script with MatPat for the MatPat video. Therefore, dubbing him King Suspicious. You are King Suspicious.
This is not a cult project. This is actually to expose Dad for what he actually really is. And
What?
You know what he actually did? He compromised MatPat at this particular end. You can actually see the end of the video. He actually sends food to MatPat's door to control him because he doesn't like
I'm
MatPat
freeing
actually has
him.
to say. He is in a cult. He is actually sending. He does not do it. Oh yeah, is that what food is? Food is because he loves him.
I'm
Then why
freeing
would
him.
Dad not be able to
I'm
think for
saving him
himself?
from you.
Oh, Jeff, you've come in on part 4. Dad is an alternative reality game that we've been watching for hours now. It was a sci-fi space thing. Now it's less that. It's a mystery game that you watch and play along with. There's a lot going on. I'm so sorry. Just enjoy the ride at this point. Just enjoy the ride.
The Dark Party.
You're not freeing him at all. You're controlling him.
No, Inside of Mind, you need a spanking.
What is Daddy ARG? Sorry. Daddy ARG sounds like a dating sim. An ARG stands for an alternative reality game or an augmented reality game. Essentially, it is a piece of media found online that requires audience participation to solve puzzles in order for the story to progress. At first, I was like, who's this Dad? Now I'm like, hey, Dad, LOL.
There, I raised my voice. That ought to scare him. Wait, Dad went quantum. Matt is researching quantum travel. Matt went to Duke, where a secret society practiced in 1908, but was shut down well before Matt arrived. Are Matt and the Dark Party trying to travel back in time to join this society? They're looking for new, stronger members. Join forces with other ancient and powerful cults. Oh no. At the end of Dad's Act 3 finale, Nexpo and Jamie zoomed off camera on their cult scooters to the left. Matt lives in Los Angeles, which is to the left of Town, USA. This confirms it. They are trying to recruit Matt as well as other cults to try and defeat Dad. It seems I sent Matt his food too late. They already made him make the video. But luckily, he answered his door when he was feeling hungry.
Knock at the door. Huh. Interesting. Food.
Because now, everything is fine.
Obey the server. 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 Obey the server.
Dad saved Matt Pat from the Dark Party. Keep eating food, Matthew. I hope all of you watching too.
So Dad gave Matt Pat mind-controlling food, which he clearly ingested because now he's insisting that he obeys the server, so that Matt Pat would not join the dark cult, which is made up of other YouTubers such as Nexpo, Nick Nocturne from Nightmind, Inside a Mind, all these people who like cover ARGs.
You too, if you know what's good for you. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, tip your cup to know what's up. Then you'll see reality. Bye-bye.
Okay, and as I mentioned, I am very well aware that images were flashing up during that time, and your girly pop got you screenshots. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so this is... this one. This is the first screenshot when he, or the first image that pops up for a few seconds when he mentions something about the server and being where he belongs. And then this is the second one. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Switch. Screen. Window. This one. So this is the second one. Clearly still a building of some sort similar to the first one. I'm assuming from all of this that this is where the building that hosts the server is, because we know that the server has like thousands and thousands of levels at this point. So it's under this building. Stop sharing that now. We're gonna go back to our video.
An average regular guy. With everything Dad is going through, I sure am lucky to have a loving wife to come home to and our brand new baby.
Okay, and as I mentioned before, this dad with the tennis, like the blue tennis tie, is married to the server.
Oh, QB. Dad loves you. We are a perfect family.
Hi, Dad. Where are you?
Scarlet? Are you in my head?
Yes, but don't worry. I'm not spying on your thoughts.
Sorry, before we go there, my husband and I were watching this before together so I could write notes down, and the way that it was angled out, we were like, ooh, corn positioning. And I won't explain any further. Corn is a covering up of another word, but I won't explain any further what we mean by corn positioning of that picture.
Scarlet? Are you in my head?
Yes, but don't worry. I'm not spying on your thoughts.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm on my way home from company. I stopped at store to get some cans of food.
Oh, good. It would be enjoyable to meet for...
That's so weird. I also work at company, and I sometimes stop at store to get food. Dad and I are so alike. Just saying. I should be number 2 YouTuber. If Dad's gonna be number 1, which I respect, I should be like 1.5, 2 YouTuber, maybe 3. Who knows? We'll see.
Chat on park bench.
Okay. I'll meet you there. Oh.
Is that a good thing? I don't know who 2-ply is. Is it different than Mason? Also, I know Mason goes live later. If y'all want to tell him and take a screenshot of this and say that, like, he's already live, go ahead.
Oh boy, I hope she doesn't hear how much I think about Misato.
Well, I do now.
Well, hey, I thought you hung up.
I did, but I called your brain again.
Okay, but I didn't answer and it didn't ring.
I set you to silent and auto answer.
So, you can call me whenever you want?
Yes.
And I don't even need to answer for you to hear my thoughts?
Yes.
And that's not spying?
No. You answered. Hurry up. I'm waiting.
Well.
Hi, Caroline. Okay, but someone, can you explain if that's good or bad? Like, is 2-ply hot? Am I hot right now? Am I hot right now? Ah.
If she would stop calling me, then maybe I would be there by now.
Excuse me?
I'm on my way.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's not good that she is not spying, but also can just call whenever she wants with no ring. I'm sorry. I'm gonna gag. That was so bad. I don't know how to flirt in any gender performance. I'm so sorry. I will put that back where I found it. My apologies. I'm loving the nature walks. You know who this reminds me of? You know who this reminds me of? It reminds me of my good friend Vic from Destination Spooky. And I totally have that ready to go for the chat. I totally have a link for Destination Spooky in the chat. And no one's ever going to question if I had that because I totally had it. I totally had it ready, and I always planned on having it ready. Oh my gosh. Link to that chat. Make sure you sub to Vic. Okay, that's fucking insulting. I do not look like J-Station. That was rude. Call me Mason. Call me this 2-ply guy, but I do not look like J-Station. That is rude. Rude. Yeah, the one where you fell. Vic, the one where you fell, and I was screaming at the TV, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And you didn't answer for a long time. And it upset me. Do you know I'm not him? Just asking. Do you know that for a fact? Have you taken a DNA sample to prove it? Just saying. Hey, Taryn, how you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, so we can tell by the hole in his head that this is Dadbot 69. Nice. And he has seemed to be able to walk out of town, and he is further away. And I asked myself in my notes, is he doing a Forrest Gump? What's going on? Up and everywhere, man. Okay. One, I want to note here. He is eating, and it is not Tasty Towels, aka pancakes. I also want to note that I do understand that the things on the table are lined up very specifically, and it probably means something. I don't know what it means. My husband and I sat there for like 10 minutes trying to figure it out, and we came up with nothing, so I'm so sorry. But I do realize it.
Obey the server! 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 Obey the server!
Deadbot 14 activated. Hey. We need to talk.
Okay, so Dadbot 14 activated. The thing that we learned prior to this is that only one Dadbot at a time can be active. So currently, Dadbot, I think he's SM47 or AM47 is, and the one talking to the one that we're seeing now with the blue tie, he's active. But for some reason, so he was supposed to be activated when Dadbot 69 was, I don't want to say discontinued because that's not the right word, but like shut down. So now there are 2 Dadbots active at least, and then this third one activating randomly. Oh, Taryn. I'm glad I'm not high be bugging out. This is a very what is it? What is it called? Like it's a very out there piece. And like you're supposed to be trying to solve puzzles, and it's, yeah. I want to How is it described in theater? This is so stupid. This sounds so stupid. What do you call the bald soprano? What kind of play is the bald soprano? I'm looking for a very specific word. Yeah. Absurdist. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. It's a very absurdist media piece. Only one Dadbot can be accessed one time. Gaylord? No. Dadbots with a T. not bods. Is the woman NPC with a quest? No, she is not an NPC. She is Scarlet, the server, who has now become sentient. And she's in control. With a T! Bots! With a T! Like a robot. I prefer dad bods over bots. You know what? You just wait. There's gonna be something interesting for you coming down the line.
Hi, Dad Bod.
Hi, Scarlet.
Please, call me wife now that we're married and inside love with each other.
Oh, sure thing. Wife. That sounds nice.
Let me try. Husband. Yes, it does sound nice. I enjoyed that. Husband.
Wife.
Husband.
Wife.
I will say to you, Jeff, this is not the last time a 1970s Playboy will be mentioned.
Husband.
Wife. Nice time. So, wife, what did you want to talk about?
Well, now that we're free humans no longer under the control of Cheryl, I thought it would be nice to live as such, enjoying sniffing the wind and looking into the sun.
Oh, that's a good...
Oh yeah, sniffing and smelling is a huge theme with this. And I assume that's like somehow how they like transfer data to each other is through smell, because it's been a huge thing, and like Dad gets real weird when he smells this other character, Diane. So I assume it's just how they like transfer data to each other.
Good idea. It's a nice time to take the...
Yes, inside of love, as we say to all of our partners and spouses. I am inside of love with you. Moi, moi, moi.
time to enjoy the earth. Wind.
Husband, how have you been feeling? Is your Prime OS giving you any trouble?
No, it's been working great. Thank you for activating me. I've had a few errors during live streams, but nothing serious. I should tell you though, that Dad-chan has been appearing. She's still in the server. She even mentioned something about a second server.
Oh dear. The recent system wipe didn't clear her. I'll look into rewriting her code, then isolating it into a locked file. How is everyone?
Kenny Biddle just messaged me about talking this Friday. Should I send him a picture? Like he sent me a picture and it says like getting ready, and he's showing me what lovely setup he has. Should I send him a picture saying I'm also getting ready for our visit? Let me know. Sorry, hold on.
Everything else? Your facial hair is growing at an alarming rate.
I think it's from your upgrade and going quantum.
I'll adjust our growth bios.
Thank you. Wife, I was wondering, you're often wired into the facility, sometimes for hours. What are you doing all day?
Nothing important. So, Dadbot, have you heard from 6ix9ine?
No. Last I saw, he walked out of town.
And you haven't heard anything from the other Dadbots?
What? Only one Dadbot is active at a time. And besides, you know everything that's going on inside the facility.
I must go home now. Time to write food coding for Baby Cupid. Before I leave, let's show affection as two humans trapped in eternal romance.
Okay.
I love you, 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 I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, wife.
Okay, I did it. If Kenny hates me now after this, it's all your fault, and I hope you all feel bad. Just saying. I'm not taking any emotional responsibility for this.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dad. Ha! That's a dad joke, because every time you call your father and you try to talk to them, they're like, I think your mom's somewhere, and they desperately look for your mom to talk to you. Anybody else? Yeah. Of hi. Yeah. Dads.
Thanks.
Okay, I know some of you mentioned like the Twin Peaks thing. I've never seen Twin Pigs. Twin Pigs? I've never seen Twin Pigs either. But Twin Peaks. But I did look up specifically where this was, not based on this statue, because I thought that would make sense. No. I zoomed in and saw where this inn is, and I found out that he is. I wrote it down. Where is it? He's in Cannon Beach, Oregon. How do you like that? I can research things with Google. Get it? I've been meaning to watch Twin Peaks. I just never think about it when I'm looking for something to watch. Okay, and if you look, he's like putting his nose in the air and sniffing the wind like we had other people do. So yeah. Also, real embarrassing thing, when I was watching this, it was on like my big TV, and I was on like my like computer typing it up. I was on my phone too, but like on my computer typing it up, and I didn't see that there was like a horizon here, and I was like, why are there many people? Is that part of it now? Where is he that there's many people? Not understanding that perspective is the thing. Yeah, I'm real good. I'm really good at observing. You know what I should have done too to like really do the dad look? I don't want to drink, and I don't drink whiskey, but I should have gotten like some like Coke and watered it down and gotten a whiskey glass and a rock. I would have looked so dad. Damn it. Now you guys won't believe it. That ruined the illusion. What is that? Oh, he has a perfume bottle. Who would leave a perfume bottle there? Oh, maybe this is what he was sniffing for, was this perfume. Who is just leaving stuff? What is happening? Also, I like like how the colors are so muted and stuff like that. And then I was like, is this like, it's that butterfly meme where the guy's like catching a butterfly, and I'm like, is this millennial gray? Is that why I like this? Okay. Secret phone. Okay, okay.
You have one new message.
Dadbot, you made it. I knew you could do it. You always did like that perfume. Buddy.
Okay, that's Diane's voice. So Diane's leaving him this message and the box.
Because it's like 20 years old. It's called Love Spell from Victoria's Secret.
It's called Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. Oh, man. I still can't walk by a Hollister. They reek.
I got it at the Delia store at the mall. It's pretty cheap and no one wears it anymore. Anyway, I'm so happy you're free and living your own life. Well, as free as any of us can be. Don't worry about that right now. There's so much out here to discover, like the Target. I know you're looking for it. If you want to find it...
Okay, the Target is new. We've never heard of the Target before.
Then you'll need the key that's hidden within. There, you'll find the chaos ring. They forbid it. That's why I hid it. Goodbye for now. I'll see you around. Maybe in town. Just upside down.
That's interesting. Maybe in town, just upside down. I wonder what that means. Fuck, my stepdad picks down to vacuum the living room right in front of me. I can't hear a thing, but I can't complain because he's vacuuming. What a dad move, am I right? Am I right? I was thinking about saying like on the YouTube or saying somewhere like I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad that stepped up somewhere. It's totally a Necromonicon. Maybe. I think it's just a book. It's the book. Scarborough, tell him dad says, shut up! Show's on. That's more of a mom thing. I don't know. What would a dad say? Quiet! Watching the game. Yeah, there we go. Quiet, I'm watching the game. Ooh, a false bottom. Oh, no, go away. John Wolfe, go away. I don't need you right now. Okay, there's the key. Another false bottom. Okay, so we've been talking a lot about film theory here, and I looked at that originally, and I went, that looks like a Sonic ring. And I don't play video games, but I was like, a gold ring? That's a Sonic ring. So I was like, I bet game theory has a Sonic like lore piece come out around now. It didn't. I spent way too long looking, and there's nothing that lines up. It's not a Sonic ring. It is what it says it is. It's a chaos ring, and that's it.
The chaos ring. Oh boy.
that that's anything because I didn't mark it. But just to double check. No, that's just like a weird thing. Nothing's there. How you doing, Maddie Patty? What's going on? How you feeling? You got a message for the people? What would you like to say? Floor is yours.
Obey the server.
Oh. Oh, now they're all on. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? So at one point when Andon was around, the other person who had also the most original atoms was like, good thing that you and Nathan never met. It would have like destroyed the world because there would be too many original atoms in one place. What happens if all the dad bots meet? What goes on then? What happens then?
Activated. What is it, 14? I've deactivated the LAN to the incubation room so Scarlet would not hear or log our conversation. But let's make this quick so we don't raise her suspicions. It has been 109 days since 6ix9ine left the facility. I wonder if he's made it. I really hope so. Me too. It's been almost a year now since the plan began.
Okay. I need you, if you have never seen this, if you have not been watching with us, I need you to lock in. I need you to lock in for a little bit. This is going to be a lore dump. This is going to explain everything that has happened thus far. Or like at least the important things that you need to know. We're gonna lock in. And there's gonna be another one coming up later too, but just for now. Okay, we ready? We're doing it.
April 27th, 2020. Dadbot 222 agreed we'd have 6ix9ine replace him to set in motion the deterioration between Cheryl and Malvin, and in turn, successfully remove Malvin from the equation. He then encouraged so much goodwill from ADOS in Discord that they overloaded him with generosity and blew the dragon.
ADOS stands for it's like amazing dad something. It's his fans. ADOS are dad fans.
Tag from his CPU just like we thought, also allotting him enough savings for the trek. We really owe 222 everything. He'll be with us again when we complete the job. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. We haven't heard from 6ix9ine yet. It's very likely he's dead or lost. He shouldn't be lost. We installed a render of the entire globe in him, but he still needs to know where to go.
Okay, and we know that 6ix9ine is not dead, at the very least. He could be lost, but we know, well, he's not lost because he just found the Chaos Ring. But they don't know that yet, so they're not connected to 6ix9ine. He had to go off the server.
The target could be anywhere. He'll sniff it out. The scent is predominant. How will 6ix9ine contact us if he's not even connected to the server? And how will he do it without Scarlet finding out? The target will do it for him. Yeah, we'll see about that. I heard the target wasn't even real. It is. I saw it. I saw it in 2018. For a brief moment during an OVA test. You have your memories from the OVA days? No. But my test was to draw a picture of anything I wanted, and I choose a target. Years later, I heard the engineers talking about my drawing. So because of them, I know that I saw it. I really hope so. For all our sake.
Okay, I did see that there was a code there. I've already written it down. Do not worry. I will come back to... Actually, we're not even going to come back to it. Apparently, there was another piece of code. Maybe it's at the end of this one. No, I think we don't get to see the second piece of code because it's at an end screen and it's not included in this compilation. So, I saw the code. I went and I looked it up. And this doesn't always work, but thankfully there was a Reddit thread for this. So, I got too many. Got too many beverages in front of me. I can't see the screen. Okay. So there was a Reddit thread about the codes. I saw the one, but I missed the second one. So this is the one that I saw. And this is the one that I could not find. But, okay. So this says, through the Reddit post, a new video from the channel called Dad just premiered. Link here. Shortly into the video, you can see it say ibb.co down here. It later... It briefly reveals the codes this and this, as we see. It then gives you links to this page and this page. The first one is binary code, which looks like this. Which, like, if you know anything about an ARG, it loves binary code. It loves throwing a binary code in there. Or written in text. This translates to mountain, not real words. At the moment, it doesn't mean much. The second picture you find with the link is the picture with a fairy and the words secret code. This is the actual website. When you put in the code, you have to choose which cipher is used. There is a heart, stars, a clover, and a flower. The code translates to heart this way, stars this way, clover this way, flower this way. These didn't make much sense either, and I seem to be stuck. So if anyone has some input, that would be very nice. So, okay, this is someone coming and asking for help with these codes. So then down here, it says, I use the OCR, which is type of cipher, to read the binary from the image I got, which translates the following using the secretcode.me website. So just to read it, the target of the quest you may guess, but its purpose remains not obvious. A relay of sorts between cohorts to reach beyond cataclysmic songs. So thank you, Reddit. Everybody say thank you, Reddit. I'm waiting. Everyone say thank you, Reddit. I'm going to share something else. Share this one. Oh. Share. Make that go away. Make this one big. There we go. Okay.
This is a nice town. Such a beautiful day. No more staring at a wall in the server room. I'm finally free. A real living creature. Free to roam anywhere I choose. I wonder how big town is. Scanning parameter. 100 square miles. All inside this facility. Not too shabby, Cheryl. Town on floor 1221. House, store, school, company on the 21 floors below.
I'm the reason your mom says wait till your father gets home.
Parks businesses on the 13 above town. But what are the other 1,000?
Also, update, Kenny has looked at my message, has not responded. So, I might not be getting an invite anymore. We'll see.
Floors below us. I have no access to blueprints of these areas. Why? I thought Cheryl programmed me with everything. What is going on down there? What is she hiding? Or does she not even know? I think it's time for Scarlet to plug into the facility and initiate the boomerang firmware. Activating the station is critical to my success. I will keep Dad uploading to keep the facility powered. Then I will learn everything. This will all be mine. Scarlet can't be stopped.
Well, that's not nice. And, that's scary. I don't like that. Scarlet is scary.
So, Scarlet.
Okay, so confirmed that the computer master is also the ex-employee, which is also the Vsauce guy, I have learned.
I try to find out who's at the bottom of the facility. Not if I do first.
8-1. We need to get to Melvin's shed and try to open it. How do you suggest we do that, 314? Our bodies aren't activated, so this is as far as we can go. That's not true, guys. 169 makes it. We'll all make it. Not entirely 4-4. Only our minds will go. Say goodbye to that body. Fine by me. This design isn't much to look at. We won't need bodies.
Aw. I think Dad's design's great. I love Dad's design.
If he finds the target, then that means he left. And we should wake up with him, since we're activated and share the hive mind. We'll all feel that we're him. It will be sad to not talk to you guys anymore. Just talk to yourself. That's us. I still think we should open that shed. Maybe we can get Scarlet to open it somehow. Then we could access her memory files. She operates on multiple OS. We'd never be able to access anything from her. And we don't want her opening that thing. Who knows what's in there? It could mess.
Okay, so they got rid of Malvin so that the shed could be open, but they don't want the server going into the shed because they don't know what is in there exactly.
Up everything for 6ix9ine. We just need to be patient and wait. He'll make it, and we'll finally see for ourselves what's outside of this facility.
H. T. T. P.
B?
S. Ego. B.
I don't think this is English, but I don't know what it is.
B. G. O.
Sure. I'm going back right now. See, look at me doing it.
Superior. D.
Superior B.
Superior. D.
Superior D.
Et. G. Sei. Superior. B. Superior. X.
Well, that was a scary sound cue.
What are these things? I'm finding them all over the house. Someone's drawing on the wall. There's like more than 20 of them. There's one right here. I'm finding these things everywhere. I saw these things at the hotel weeks ago too.
I can't be positive who's talking, but based on what they're saying, I think it's actually Nathan Barnett. Like, I think it's the actor / creator of the ARG / actual person in this ARG.
Like someone's writing on every room I'm in. What do these things mean? I can't tell if this is a language or if this is like someone just doodles. Who the heck is doing this?
Okay, so this is Nathan's house, and we can tell that because it says Nathan Station, which is like his merch. Nerd. So I did look up this poster. This was a movie that they did during the time, but there are several actors that were in this ARG that he also had in his short film, which I thought was really, really cool.
Take me back.
Oh no, he's an iPad toddler. No, no, Nathan, no.
Please, take me back. This is where I belong. I am happy inside. I am safe. The device soothes me. I am Rainbot. I am Loey. I am...
Okay, Rainbot and Loey are creators, so I'm assuming that he's saying he's gonna like say some creators.
Bird. I am Wendigoon.
Yes.
I am Night Dogs. I am Chills. I am Tinfoil Tom. I am Berry. I am a grave story.
What's going on, little guy? What's happening?
Yeah, nothing like some fresh LCL to wake up Dadbot. Oh, that really hits the spot. Good morning, QB. I love you, son. Wow, look how big you've
Okay, I will also note that this is the only male child. All the others mentioned have been daughters, so that's interesting.
gotten.
No time for communication. Feeding. QB must consume. QB must grow.
Oh, okay. So, what is it your mom is feeding you?
Power.
Oh,
What is it that your mom's feeding you? Power. So, QB's clearly getting some information fed to him. Literally.
that's good. Little boy bots need their energy. Just don't eat too much. You don't want to make yourself sick.
Do not try to stop QB. QB will grow strong to protect the mother. Protect Scarlet.
Oh, he's a boy mom. No, other way. She's a boy mom. He's a mama's boy. Do you hear that? He's gonna grow strong to protect the mother. Okay. Let's get some social skills there, buddy. Back to nature. Okay. During this time period, there was... Oh, wait. No, maybe not. Hold on. Okay, actually I do. I'm going to pause it right here because so while this is happening, there are other videos happening in the background that were not part of this compilation. And you do need to kind of see it to get some of what's happening. And they're not referred to, so that's why I didn't know to go look at them, but something later comes up and it kind of mentions them. So we're going to switch to that for right now. Is that right? Yes, it is right. Hold up. Sorry, kids. Sorry, kids. Here we go.
Welcome back to Reality ADOS. So, how do you like Scarlett's adjustment of Dad's growth bios? Dad's feeling pretty snazzy. Anyway, Dad wasn't sure who should be the subject of today's episode. Markiplier, Jack Stauber, or Belle Delphine. All truly fascinating people who seem to have things to hide. So, thanks to all your votes in Dad's Discord, Twitter, and the YouTube community tab, we will be looking at Markiplier today. I will cover Jack Stauber and Belle in the next episodes. Just like MatPat, Nexpo, Nightmind, Mel's Hole, and the Stimulus Check Boys, they can't keep their secrets from Dad. Eventually, I will learn the truth and expose them all. Since I'm the least suspicious human man alive and everything is fine, you know you can trust me. So, prepare yourselves to learn the many dark secrets of one of the most famous people on the website, Markiplier.
Markiplier is such a jelly bean, and I'm very angry Dad's going after him. He is a jelly bean.
So, I'm sure most of you know who Markiplier is, but for those who don't, let me catch you up. Mark is a 31-year-old man born in Hawaii who uploads videos to the website. He has nearly 30 million subscribers, and as of this recording, he has 4,914 videos. Almost 5,000 uploads. His first video was uploaded on May 26, 2012. The majority of his videos are video game Let's Plays. Oftentimes he plays spooky games. He also makes well-produced choose-your-own-adventures, mysterious series, vlogs, and has animations of previous gameplays. Now this all might sound pretty average for someone who makes and uploads videos to the website. You might think this description fits other
Yeah, I do that many uploads too. Completely and totally. And don't question that.
well-known personalities
Don't question your father.
within the website like Jacksepticeye, or even PewDiePie, both who are also 31 years old. Their birthdays actually fall in an interesting timeline. They were each born 3 months apart from each other. I'll come back to that. Over the years on Mark's channel, he has developed different versions of his personality. One might say characters, but that's not the right word for Dad. I would use the term Markipliers. Good dad joke. Each is a player
That's a pretty solid dad joke. I'll give him that.
in the Mark simulation. If you don't know what a simulation is, then just wait. You will. A few of these different Marks are known as Darkiplier, Dr. Eplier, and Wilfred Warfstache. Darkiplier is Mark's nemesis, who wants the attention that Mark has. Dr. Eplier is a doctor who gives people bad news that has nothing to do with their health. And Wilfred Warfstache is a journalist/interviewer who one time stabbed Mark to death. These are a few of the different personalities we see on Mark's channel. But where things get really strange is when we look at Mark himself. Recently, videos were uploaded to his channel with editors and people who work on Mark's channel claiming that Mark himself isn't real, that he is some sort of a computer-generated character.
I love this. I love this so much. Especially that Lixion made something. That's great. I love that.
Then we see Mark again, who basically says, JK, I'm real.
Hi, I am real after all. You've solved the mystery.
Apparently just a silly series of videos. More strangeness to add to the Markiplier lore that his fans love to hold on to. Much like Dad's audience who is obsessed with Nathan's part in Dad's life, when we all know he has nothing to do with Dad anymore since he left Town USA around the time.
That? No. Remember when Nathan was like running around, he looked really naked? He's not gone. Apparently he's gonna get right back up. Dr. Plier is my primary care provider. In this health system, that tracks. That's fair. I like that. Early Markiplier looks scary. I think it's the lack of facial hair, and he interned at Courtier Digital for a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes Markiplier yells and it scares me, so I get it, but no. I think Markiplier looks a little bit like my husband. A little bit, just like the tiniest bit. So I just like Mark. I don't know. Go back.
And Real went back to Kepler 22b. Now please, stop talking about him. I'm the best YouTuber. Me. Who cares that he has over 400,000 subscribers? I'm nearly at 300,000 now.
No one can stop Dad.
Anyway, Mark also had a whole other channel for one year. He teamed up with another uploader to the website known as Crank Gameplays to make a channel that would only last for 1 year. At the end of the year, they would delete it all. The channel was called Unis Honest and was deleted in November 2020. Mark was Honest and Ethan, aka Crank Gameplays, was Unis. The channel was mostly vlogs and silly YouTube videos, but there was also hidden codes that seemed to point toward another person or entity that was trying to stop them from removing the channel. Interesting. Was it all crypticness just to keep the audience talking? Or was there more to it? Dad doesn't know why anyone would hide things in their videos. For one, you're just going to ruin perfectly good footage with glitches, and you'll make your audience read into something.
Yeah, why would you hide anything? Why would you splice things and make it difficult?
They shouldn't even know about, so why are you blowing it? Seriously.
Why? Why would you hide things? Why would you do that and make, ruin the flow of the craft of the story? No one would ever do that.
Seriously, why are you doing that? Well, if you ask me, I think Mark and Ethan were just being silly and riling up their audience and making ARG-loving lore hunters speculate so that it keeps them on the channel more. Make them give extra views and cause them to be on their minds at all times. Who would ever do something so manipulative?
Kids, I don't know what that binary code is, but don't you worry about it. It's there. I see it. I see the binary code. I see it.
Well, that's pretty much what Mark has been up to on the website for the past almost 10 years. Now, in my research on Mark, the most interesting thing I discovered was that the most popular gaming YouTubers are all basically the same person. Mark, Pew, and Jack. I mean, look at them. Standard brown-haired man 1, 2, and 3. Slight...
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no.
variations in size and design and assembled at the same time. Mark,
born on June 28th, 1989.
That's not my birthday. The year is also completely off, but that's not my birthday that Markiplier has, but it is extremely close.
Hugh, born on October 24th, 1989, and Jack, February 7th, 1990. Each born 3 months apart. And look at them. They're the same person. I mean, all of them look like the same person.
Yeah, all of these people look the same. You can't tell the difference.
Let's give
And no one else on screen looks exactly like them.
this one darker hair. Let's give this one blue hair. There we go. No one will ever know now. To me, it feels like they were created to play these roles and be these YouTubers. You are being told what to watch. Someone is building YouTubers and placing them all over the world so they appeal to everyone. The more popular they get, the more power they get. They want you to watch them. They don't want you to watch organic humans like Dad. But who are they?
I'm an organic human, I promise. I promise. I'm an organic human, I promise. I swear. I look like this, but Mason and I are both organic humans, I promise.
Let's see who created YouTube.
Actually, I can't vouch for Mason. I'm an organic human.
YouTube founders Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim. Chad and Steve both sold YouTube to Google for $1.65 billion. Oh my God. That's $825 million each. That would be almost $1.1 billion in 2021. Each. But what about Jawed? He even has the first upload on YouTube. Wait a second. His face. It looks familiar. Let me run some diagnostics. Oh my gosh. Of course! Jawed is a computer genius whose father works at 3M, a giant company that makes synthetics, and his mother is a biochemistry scientist. It's pretty obvious what's going on. Jawed got screwed out of the Google deal, so he went and created human-like androids in different variations of his own likeness with the help of his genius parents. Using his knowledge of the website that he built, he programmed them to be the most popular people.
Yes, this is the image of the average YouTuber. Oh my God, they all overlap. They all look the same. Am I a meat popsicle? Maybe. Maybe I'm a meat popsicle. I'm not. I'm a real organic human. I'm a real boy.
On the platform so he could get the money that he was denied. The combined net worth of Mark, Pew, and Jack is around $100 million. And that's just those three. Who knows who else he has created? Maybe every YouTuber. Let me do some math. The combined net worth of every YouTuber besides Dad is all the money. Jawed Karim is the richest person in the universes, all thanks to his creation of Markiplier and others like him. Wow. I was not expecting all of these facts. Well, there you have it. Markiplier's biggest secrets were the ones he didn't even know about. The guy doesn't even know he's false flesh. And let's hope he never finds out. I'm sure he'll never watch this video. After all, he's busy uploading 5,000 videos to the website every day. But Dad is growing. I'm nearly at 300,000 subscribers. Pretty soon, 1 million. At some point, Dad is going to show up on the radar of Markiplier. Let's just hope he's mentally capable of understanding what's really going on with his own life. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode when I investigate what's really going on with Jack Stauber and Belle Delphine.
We don't have to figure out what's happening with Belle Delphine. Please don't, please.
Until then, tip your cup to know what's up. Then you'll see reality. Bye-bye.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, so that's where the beef with Mark starts specifically. Now we're going to go into a small playlist called Rory, R-O-R-R-E, which if you spell it backwards is error. And something interesting is going on here. Oh, hold on. Let me make this big. Okay. So first and foremost, this is a pair of legs hiding in this bathroom.
Nathan Barnett, Poppy, inside of mine. Game Grumps, Justin Wang, Nefarious TV, N-Bird, Game Chasers, Poppy, Gargura, Loey Lane, Night Mind, Bow, Hickaroo Station, Chills, Corpse, I Am Sophie, Some Ordinary Gamers, Poppy, Atrocity Guide, Frederick Knudsen, Night Dogs, Barely Sociable, Edwin's Generation, Scythe, Poppy, That Chapter, Rainbot, Takanashi Kiara, Nick Crowley, Sir Spooks, Creepshow Art,
Ew.
Scare Theater, Poppy, Ed Bassmaster, Markiplier, Poppy, Matthew Pathew, PewDiePie, Sadie Aldis, Nikki Swift, Jacksepticeye, Kitty Cat Gaming, H3H3, Poppy, Prim Inc., Raining, Press Heart to Continue, Repzilla, The Completionist, Penguins Zero, Dr. Disrespect,
Ew.
Gus John.
Some of these names aged real poorly. Some of these are. This was like 2 years ago. Some of these have aged real poorly.
Johnson, Lucas, Pokimane, Justine.
He really called out Sir Spooks and Chills. What the fuck? Oh, Mr. Prism, you just hold up. Wait. I have a surprise for you. A guest appearance, if you will, to the channel.
Beast Boy Shoob, Marquez Brownlee, Vsauce 1, Vsauce 2, Vsauce 3, Poppy, Angry Video Game Nerd, Poppy, Markiplier, Poppy, Nexpo. Hi.
What are you doing with that brush there, buddy, while saying Nexpo? I didn't like that.
Dad loves you all.
If you were wondering, he said Poppy 10 times. Just if you you wanted to keep count.
Much better. I'm no longer who they want me to be. Cheryl is gone.
Okay, so we've been saying that you can tell that this, who the dads are based on their ties. I do want to make note that we thought this was a certain dad, but he is changing his tie. So this dad is going to be Rory.
And Scarlet
with the tie that he is putting on.
Disregarded me. Well, I'm not just a pile of parts. I'm a very unique individual.
Okay, so we know that he was made from a pile of parts. I'm not positive where he got these pile of parts from, but he was made from a pile of parts.
And my appearance proves it. Time for Rory to live his life. Right after I take out the trash.
I do want to also note that there is no more legs in the shower, so Don't know what's going on there. What an interesting bend. Okay, so the shirt clearly says Cloak, and Cloak is Markiplier's clothing brand. So I hope Markiplier's okay. But I don't know.
Goodbye.
And for those of you who don't know, this is Nexpo. Why is he sniffing it? I hate that. I hate that he found an open can and his first reaction was to just give it a big old whiff. I understand, like, that's how they transfer information in this, like, story, but I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Also, I like that he's in alive and finds food and he's like, ugh, give me that good stuff.
Your
These are just going to be flashes of the image of Rory, and I know things are being played backwards. They do get played forwards in a bit.
Your and you were something to see. Your
Okay, he's finding more food. Clearly, Dad wants Nexpo to join him and to leave the cult. Clearly.
Give in, let go, peace and happiness, live and be free. You know, God wants it.
Sweating me, move the pila.
Oh.
novum coetus.
Oh, his friends definitely ate some food. That's probably why the can was open, because his friends ate some food. Yeah, Night Docs over there ate the food. I don't know who this guy is. I probably should. I don't know who the guy in the middle is, but he definitely ate some food too.
Sine fine dolor.
No, not that. Was that it? Oh, yeah. Okay. So those were all of the ones for that lineup. Give me a second. There's one other grouping of videos that we just have not been seeing because I didn't know what their relevancy was, but we'll catch up on them very quickly. And you'll all like it because she's a pretty lady.
The leap was successful. I am restored. Younger. Durable. Lastable. Youthable. Strongable. Where am I? Why can I not move? What is happening to human? Answer me.
You are not human. You are.
Okay, so based on this voice, we know this is the computer master talking.
Mila.
I'm Mila.
You are Mila.
I'm Mila.
You are Mila.
I'm Mila.
You are Mila.
I'm Mila.
We're done for today.
I'm so alone. I have no YouTube videos to keep me company. The notifications have abandoned me. What will Mila do now? I can't be trapped here with no YouTube videos. Where are they, YouTube? Where are the notifications? Mila needs videos to survive this existence. You are in big trouble, YouTube. Mila is going to give you the spankings.
This better not awaken something inside me. That's all I gotta say.
Naughty YouTube. Naughty, naughty website.
This is an adult stream. I just want to remind everybody. Thank you.
Naughty YouTube. Naughty spanking for naughty programming. Mila will spank the algorithm right off of your naughty website face. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Spanking, spanking, spanking. Oh no. I'm sorry, YouTube. It's okay. Good website. Nice algorithm. Mila loves you. Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo. I will say in my notes, I also noticed at this point she is always wearing a grid pattern of some kind.
Hello, phone? Yes, phone?
Thank you, Sadra. Yes, even though you are all my children at this moment and I am your father, you still have to pay rent to live with me. I know it's really messed up with this system, but all you have to do to pay rent is to like the stream. And if that awakens something inside of you like it did me, you should spank that little like button. Get it. Get the like button. Yeah. I'll see myself out. I'm so sorry. A father should not conduct themselves this way.
Okay, sure.
Мы вас предупреждаем. Мы теперь поговорим с вашими лицами.
What are they saying?
Мы позволяем вам думать, что вы умны.
Is it hot goss?
Но не заблуждайтесь.
Is it hot goss? I love hot goss.
Is celebrity cheating on sportsman?
Перестань искать, или мы прикончим тебя.
What was it? I love the reality.
I also love reality. We've been watching a lot of them.
Well, if you won't tell me, I'll hack the phone. *69.
Мила, если они продолжат вмешиваться, то мы будем
Oh.
быть вынужденным взорваться.
You can save up to 15,000% by switching to selling your car and walking to damn work.
Damn. Okay, I do want to say, so I learned from the comments that they were in fact speaking Russian, and thankfully someone in the comments was so nice as to translate. But before we get there, Lasagna Cat, who is made by the person who did Pizza Time as an ARG, is in the chat because Garfield was there, and that's crazy. When both our cars collide. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, 222. I didn't write it down, did I? Oh, I did. I did write it down where I'm looking. Okay. I'm not going to look for the comment right now, but I did screenshot it for myself, so I'll read it to you. Okay. So, the person says, first off, they're at no-JX7EQ. It says, as a half Russian human being, I have acquired the skills to understand the meaning of what was said on the phone. So I decided to translate it. Yes, it was Russian. And the translation is, we are warning you. Ooh, sorry, I need to make this image bigger. There we go. We are warning you. We're now talking to your faces. We will let you think that you're smart, but don't make mistakes. Stop searching for us, or we will end you. Is what was said in that phone call to us. The way I joined right as spank that like button. Yeah. I'm your dad. I give you commands. Spank the like button. I hate this. I really hate that. I don't want to be this person. I'm going to stop saying that. That's not me. That's not my humor. I'm so sorry. Back to this.
Mila, is your synapse currently connected to my computer?
Yes, Computer Master. Mila is always connected.
Order me another case of AMP.
Okay, ordered.
You're already proving yourself more advanced than Cheryl's archaic dad bots.
Anything for you, Max Pervert.
What? What did you call me?
Is that not what your friends call you? It's your username in the game you are currently playing.
Get out of there. That's private entertainment.
Congratulations. You've just reached level 9,000 in Elf Boobies Dating Sim MMO 2.
Nice. Wait, stop looking at that stuff.
Your in-game friend, FaZe Dingus 420, replied to your message. Yes, the booby physics totally blow Dead or Alive 5 out of the water.
Mila, stop reading my files. If Alligators get filled into a loser.
Gotta love that booby physics. Am I right? Am I right, dads? Ha! Boobs. Am I right, my heterosexual cis male dads? Boobies! Boom! Get 'em!
Don't worry, Max Pervert. I mean, Computer Pervert. I mean, Computer Master. You are not a loser. You are really cool.
Yeah, I know.
Your case of AMP has arrived, as well as your Angry Birds hoodie.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yep. Really cool.
So I don't know if you noticed it, but during that video, in the left-hand side, kept popping up messages. So there was two messages that popped up. One is, I've seen outside, and the next one was, I'll never leave. None of us will. Mila. So that's Mila for you. 222. Now, while all this was happening, Dad actually got invited to do a charity fighting event, and he was the first fight of the first creator clash. I don't know if y'all know this, but he was there. And now, dads, we're gonna watch sport. Yeah. And there's no thinking except about the sport and math, because we're gonna do stats with sport. So it's actually a really interesting fight. I don't watch creator class because I'm not into boxing. But I did watch this, so this is really interesting. So we're gonna get into that now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny Tampa, Florida. We are in the Yingling Center tonight, built in 1980, but we're bringing it to you in 2022 for the Creator Clash, where all of your favorite content creators will be settling their differences, not with the camera, but in the ring with...
Sorry, I have to go back. Yeah, there's Morse code. Yeah, there's Morse code. Okay, so I took the liberty of, looking it all up. So I'm going to tell you what every message is for the Morse code. Or not Morris. I keep saying Morris. Morse. I've said it wrong my whole life, honestly. Morse code. Don't come at me. I can't say words. My husband already called me out on it. I was really bad. But this one, the first one is, but is it him?
But in the ring with gloves on, folks, I cannot wait to see these creators go at it. That's right, folks. This is the Creator Clash live from the Yingling Center. I'm your host, Wade Clements from the Wade Concept.
This one is, he is too strong to be our bot.
My right, I have one of the most recognizable men, not only to this crowd here, but to you at home, Moist Critical.
I'm super excited to be here. This is probably the first time I've worn a suit since prom, and I couldn't imagine a better environment to be here, to wear this, break this bad boy out. I mainly know slap fighting, but I'm super excited to be baptized when it comes to boxing.
And someone that knows a little bit about knockouts. FaZe Sensei is here with us as well.
Who's everybody? I'm excited to see some YouTube boxing. These guys have been training hard. I've been watching.
This one says, the facility has no idea.
Their shadow box and move around, so looking to see them get it in the action in the rings.
We have 9 fights on this card for you tonight, starting with Dad versus Matt Watson. Folks, tonight's rules, we have a 3 knockdown rule in the state of Florida, no standing eights. The bouts are 5 rounds of 2 minutes each, with the main event being 4 rounds of 3 minutes each. This is a sanctioned event by the Florida State Athletic Commission. And as you see, folks, our first fight of the night.
Just for later, and I'll remind everybody, Dad is 6 foot. Dad is 6 foot. I, as a 5'3" person, 6 feet's like tall. That's tall to me.
We have 2 of your favorite creators, Matt Watson versus Dad. As you can see, tail of the tape, 26 years old, Matt Watson, 6'2", 156 pounds, out of Charleston, South Carolina. Dad, 41 years of age, height at 6 feet, weight at 58 pounds, out of town, USA. Charlie, talk to me. What are we seeing here?
Well, Matt Watson's got that crack pipe energy. He's been hitting that for years now. That shit doesn't stop. He's coming out with like legitimate psychopath energy. So even though Dad might have a couple years his senior and maybe a little more weight advantage, I still think Matt Watson's got that X factor that just might be like a feral ant.
Okay, that one that we just saw is who sent him, or who sent him in.
Out there.
Crack pipe energy, there's nothing like it. Now, Sensei, Dad is actually a humanoid bot. Does his age actually affect him?
You would think so, but he looks in pretty damn good shape. I saw him warming up, and I saw him in the weigh-ins. He looks pretty shredded for his age, and I know he's a fan of boxing, so I'm excited to see what Dad does. I know he's 41 and he's got that look going on, but I'm looking forward to see how he does.
And folks, there he is, Matt Watson. That's a blow-up doll in his hands, but he's trying to blow up the scene as he enters. This roof is about to come off the place, and we're just at the first fight of the night.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is absolutely on Watson's side.
Oh!
He just steps on Dad. Oh, my goodness, this is bad mannered.
Oh, my Lord. I thought we were going to save the violence till we got in the ring, but already some stomping from Matt Watson. Sensei, you see the walk-in.
Yep.
You're seeing the build of Matt Watson.
He said he put on 20 pounds of muscle. I don't know how legitimate that is.
but he's got long arms. He's got a good boxing body. I'll tell you, that reach is going to be a problem. I was going to say, the crowd is loving whatever muscle he's put on. He's got people painted up in the crowd. And folks, as you can see, his opponent, Dad, is getting ready. And I'm telling you this right now, he is not only a humanoid bot, but he is someone looking to take the head off of Matt Watson.
Dad belongs in this YouTuber boxing event because Dad is the best YouTuber in the universes. And soon, I'll be the best boxer in the universes. After all, I do have the quantum fist. That's why I'll be the one to take on Matt Watson. So prepare yourself, Matt, for super, mega pain.
Yeah, I am very scared. Nathan Barnett. Just a little soft announcement. I will be boxing Matt Watson from Super Mega. I've been training.
So I'm also going to remind just everyone, just like real quick. This is the same person who did a 10-hour live stream of him dancing. At the very least, this man has endurance cardio. At the very least, he could go for a while. 6 foot is Dad. 6 foot plus is Daddy. I'm 5'3". I'm a shorty. Anything's tall to me. I drop in with very important comments. You do. It truly adds the commentary to this.
Major training. I'm about to go into my fight camp, which is going to be 5 days, 2 hours each day, 10 hours of boxing for 8 weeks or more. It's going to be intense. Here's the deal. If I'm in this fight and people can see these tattoos, it's like, oh, this guy loves boxing. There's a boxing anime tattooed on his body. If I lose, I look like the biggest idiot. It's like, oh, this guy just watches anime, doesn't actually train. Well, it's not going to happen. I can't look like an idiot. Look at me. I already look like an idiot. It's not going to happen twice.
Dad, we're very, very excited to have you here. You've been training as hard as you have ever in your whole life. You're a literal machine ready to kill Matt Watson. How do you feel?
I feel ready to obliterate. Dadbot -2 has been programmed for this moment. I will not stop punching. Never stop.
Okay, just a note, he said Dadbot -2. This is a new Dadbot. There are lots of Dadbots out there.
Punching.
Now, is this your wife Scarlett that you have tattooed on your chest here?
No, this is a very dear woman who passed away last year, and she's fueling me. I love you, Siobhan. I miss you. I'm doing this for you.
Very good, very good. Aww. He's internally motivated. He's on fire, and we're very, very excited to have you. Let's do it.
And folks, here he is, Dad, flanked by all the members of his crew, John Morrison, pro wrestler in this.
Just look at how this man flails his body before he is supposed to do a fight. Oh, someone get this to Alessio. Someone show Alessio this.
Area former WWE superstar in his corner, but Dad is going wild. Folks, the intensity in the room just shifted. Charlie, what are you seeing from Dad in this walking?
Well, I'm just worried he's going to hurt himself on the way in, but he is throwing his body in all kinds of ways. I don't think the human body was meant to move.
I can definitely agree, Sensei. You're seeing the fitness level here with all of that energy. What are you seeing from as he gets in the face?
He is very intense, very emotional right now. We just hope it doesn't affect him negatively, right? You got to hold it in and relax. You know, in this moment, he's being used in this moment emotional. Yeah. So, but we'll see. This may also benefit him. This may be an early, stoppage.
Also, I don't have tattoos. So is that daddy tattoo fake? It feels too fresh. It feels like I just did a couple press-ons right before this match. Am I wrong? Someone with tattoos explain this to me.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your novel battle creative match! Our first match is a 5-round, 2 minute each in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 156.8 pounds. From Charleston, South Carolina, He's a former Markiplier Game Grumps employee and one half of the comedy duo Super Mega. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Watson! And his opponent, fighting in the blue corner. He stands 6 foot tall and weighs 158.82 pounds. From Town, USA.
Like, it's very hard to get a six-pack. And Nathan has one. Thank you, everyone who has tattoos. Yes, those are fake. Yes, it's fake. Good. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, like, Nathan has a six-pack, guys. I'm just saying. Just wait. Get your timers ready. Get your timers ready.
He's the greatest pop star, dancer, DJ, boxer, and YouTuber in all the universe. He's programmed to obey the server and control all of YouTube. Introducing Dad!
All right, folks, we are getting set to go here. Round number 1, again, brought to you by Fansly, our referee, Andrew Glenn. Both fighters are ready. Red corner, blue corner, set to go.
Do not
Round
blink.
1.
Do not blink.
It could get intense very quickly. That is already on a million. Our judges for the bout tonight, Tito Wilgo, Efren LeBron, and Michael Ross. Round 1, let's get it.
See if Matt can weather this storm.
Oh,
Hey, Dad coming out already, folks. He's going forward.
He's vanishing into this shadow right
Oh,
now.
left hook. He's trying to take back time for another one. Left hook.
Dad bot is just set to kill.
Oh, left hook. He's wobbling him. Matt's hurt. Oh,
his eyes are rolling in the back of his head. Is it?
It's over. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's done. It's already done. It's already done. I did not like watching it. I'm not, as I said, I don't like boxing. But yeah, it's done. It's over.
That was the fastest speed run I've seen in boxing. Was that a 3-second round?
That was insane. You called it, Sensei, right out of the gate. You said, hold on tight, folks. And Dad just sunned Matt Watson in this ring. Huge shots, back to back.
I don't think Dad even got hit, not a single time.
Not once.
That was pure fury. The offense was unstoppable.
Unbelievable, the fury that Dad just unleashed on Matt Watson.
Mr. Prism, get ready for a jump scare. Get ready. I'm so excited for you to experience for the first time like I did this morning.
Look at these shots.
I shook Dad's hand last night. He has lunchbox size hands.
Look at this lunchbox land right here. Bang. And look at this, folks. We're getting a trophy presentation in the ring from Dad's team. He is the one that serves the server. He is the champion of this fight. And again, folks, look at that left hand. Left hand. Continuous, and Matt had no answer. He was trying to train with the left hand.
It was 22 seconds.
22-second fight. The left hand's proved to be too much. We didn't even get to see much of the stance. Dad bot came out southpaw and absolutely destroyed. As he said,
that dad string came into play,
it
man.
did.
Yes,
That
it
absolutely
came into
did.
play.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that was, but he's very excited, and he will be with Chills as we get this interview.
Yeah, that's right. Chills does the interview. Dylan be chillin', and you'll never believe what is next. Did you see that?
Going for Dad.
I'm gonna remind you again. Dad is 6 foot. Look at chillin' next to him. Look at chillin' next to him.
This way?
Also, Chillin' like talks a lot more normal when he's not reading a script. It's crazy. But look at how large this man is compared to the 6 foot Dad.
All right, Dad, congratulations. I don't think anybody expected that fight to be that quick. What is going through your mind right now?
Look at him! Look at him!
Well, Dad prepared very hard. I'm a good dad. I like a good plan. So, I did my chores, and my chores involved obliterating every sparring opponent I've had the past 6 months. And if knew Matt would not be a challenge, after I took down Alpha.
That was a little rude. You could pretend he was going to be a bit of a challenge.
I destroyed Alpha.
Also, yeah, John Morrison is specifically Alpha still in this time. So he's still that bot.
In training, so I figured if I could destroy an Alpha bot, I could destroy a Matt Watson.
So you talked about training 10 hours a day. What specific part of your training do you think allowed you to get this quick victory?
My cardio, these guys, Josh and Mike, my coaches, they were really, really adamant about cardio. And I've done 10-hour nonstop dance live streams. This summer in June on Dad's Twitch, I'm going for 10 hours, not 12 hours nonstop dancing. And I think that's what helped me get through. Never stop moving, never stop winning.
Dad, are we going to see you in another boxing match?
You sure will see, Dad. I'm ready to go, literally right now. Nexpo, can you hear me? Matt Pat, Oliver Tree.
Matt Pat would never fight you. Stop it right now. Matt Pat would never. He is too smart to know to go up against you. That is crazy.
Side, can you hear me? Dad Bot will take down all of YouTube. Dad can't be stopped.
Oh my God. The man is going Ultimate Warrior on the ropes right now. Listen, he deserves every bit of this. He deserves every bit of it.
Impressive win. Impressive. He came out so fast. I knew he was in shape. I didn't know how fast he was. Explosive. He got power.
We don't want any of that. Look at this left hand, guys. Bang! On the chin. That's a lunchbox you were talking about.
I saw Matt Watson's eyes roll in the back of his head right after that one. I knew it was just a matter
right
of time.
hand, right other one behind it. It's unfortunate.
Wait, go back. Hold up. Sorry, quickly. Who is this guy making direct eye contact with the camera? Who is he? What is he doing? What's going on there? I need answers.
It's unfortunate for Matt being from Super Mega because he ate Super Mega punches in that fight. Wow. I mean, I know we expected massive performances. I know we expected big-time performances, but I don't know if any in this sold-out 10,000-person arena expected that.
No, I don't think so. And I don't think many people know Dad's history. He's always done a ton of stunts. He's always done a lot of dances, so he's in great shape. I expected this to go a few rounds where he's taking punishment, showing his chin, but he just closed it out in a hurry.
Well, folks, as you see, Dad victorious as he leaves the arena setting. Again, he deserves every single bit of that.
There's only one fight that ended really early, which is the Dad.
Okay, and this is our last code, and this one says he fused his flesh with fiber optics. So, to be honest, I don't know if Dad -2 is part of the lore and just a character for Creator Clash, but I thought it was important to share that. So, okay. That was that part. And then, oh, sorry. I gotta move all my liquids that I have. Okay, these are content creators. I don't know if you can hear them talking still, but I could definitely hear them talking still. Okay. And then we have this video that also came up. Because don't forget, Dad is a content creator. And sometimes Dad would play Minecraft.
Well, I'm inclined to believe them.
Okay, so this is not the dad married to the server, and this is not Rory either. This is a different dad.
I thought myself in unreleased overlogs and stored media footage. Yes, I checked a few times. I'm not sure who, but I'm willing to guess it's her. She was around in the OVA days, so she knows quite a bit. She's also the only one to ever get out besides Endon.
Okay, so they're talking about someone who was there when the server was originally created, and this is the only person that was able to get out of the server that wasn't Andon.
I have an idea. If Alpha comes by, it will appear that everything is fine.
If Alpha comes by, it'll appear everything's fine. So that's that wrestler character.
Wish me luck. Hi, I'm Dadbot Model 1, the first Dadbot ever assembled. I sure am glad I was finally activated. I waited so long to do my job and be the best YouTuber and father in the universes. Dadbot 22269A7M2 and -2 have had all the fun.
I'm sure you are thinking thoughts such as, wow, there are so many bots. Well, you don't need to know all the bots. Relax your mind. Forget details. Just know we are Dad and we love you. And now it's time for Dadbot number 1 to be number 1. Do you like me? I like you. I like you so much. So much. Please tell me how much you like me and I'll heart you. I'll always be there for you. Hearting everything you say. Forever. Now, please enjoy my regular YouTube video.
Yeah, there's more Morse code. Morse code. Morse code. There's more Morse code. That first one that we just went by says get out. That one says no trust. This one says run, 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 run. This one says escape, 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 escape.
We're in a land of making believe.
Did you sound like Dad Bot 1? Is that the cadence you picked?
So much digital pleasure. Do you enjoy digital pleasure? What's this? Diamonds? Rubies? Emeralds? Must just be a big dirty regular rock, that's good, and everything is fine.
This one says see beyond. Okay. Just to take note, I obviously saw this. If someone knows sitcom TV better than I do, please let me know. I could not find a specific sitcom this living room was from, so I don't know if it's just generic sitcom or if it's from a specific show that I just can't pinpoint, but let me know. Oh, I wasn't the narrator, LOL. I sound kind of like Mr. Creepypasta, but deeper. That's probably fair. Probably a better cadence than Dad Bought One. Okay. So now we can get back. I know we took a very long side tangent there, but now we can get back to our main compilation here. Blech. Okay, so I also thought Roseanne, but I looked it up and it's not Roseanne. I specifically went Roseanne, and then it wasn't.
I hope she's there. I hope she remembers. It's been so long since the Ova days.
I think they look dumb with hair.
Yeah, well, Cheryl wants to try it.
Well, it doesn't look real. And I think they're more endearing bald. They kind of look funny. More people would watch, plus Nathan is bald, so his audience would probably click. That's the whole point.
Well, she's the boss.
I just looked up Vic. I don't think it's step by step.
Hopefully this whole project doesn't flop.
Hey, what are we supposed to do with AGI?
I don't know. Cheryl doesn't seem interested. That engineer Michael developed her. She's not a physical being, so there's no real use for her. I think she's getting shut down.
That's a shame. She's cool. It would be interesting to see her operate in the world.
So we know from this that like Aggie is that blonde person that keeps popping up in the realities when Dad gets a new emotion as like an emotional upgrade.
All right. That does it for me today. I'm heading out of here.
All right, I'm right behind you.
Hey, Aggie, are you on? Did you hear them? I think they're going to shut you down.
No, they aren't. I'm leaving.
Okay, so I have this really annoying habit when we watch anime where I know that I've heard a voice before, but I can't fully pinpoint it. So I'm on like the anime dub website trying to figure it out. And I heard this one. I was like, this feels like an anime voice. It's not. It's not. But it is a VTuber. It's a famous VTuber. And I'm convinced that this is Iron Mouse. So I'm gonna let you listen to her speak, and I'm gonna play Iron Mouse talking, and I'm pretty positive. And Iron Mouse did do a song with Dad and Marshmallow. So.
Don't forget me. I'll be waiting for you.
Don't forget me. I'll be waiting for you. Okay, so everyone remember that. Everyone keep that in your brain. Keep that in your brain. Okay, here's Iron Mouse speaking.
This Iron Boy, he's really old. There's a huge age gap between me and my brother. To the point where people think that he was my dad. Same parents, they just took a long fucking hiatus on making kids. You know what I mean? That's why my mom says I was a surprise. You know what that means. How freaking old is Iron Boy?
Okay. I'm pretty positive it's Iron Mouse now. I thought it was an anime person. It's not. It's a VTuber that I don't watch, in my defense. So, stop sharing. Okay. Back to our guy. Oh, no. Back to our guy. Make it our guy. There we go.
We need to find a way out of here. Hopefully this works.
A7M2 isn't taking to the Prime OS as effectively as I would have hoped. He seems to care about what the subscribers think in his live streams more than he does his dedication to Scarlet. It seems Cheryl's coding runs deep. Must be because he's designed after the human Nathan. Such flawed creatures. At least his growth bios worked. I no longer have to look at that vagrant beard or goofy bald head. I no longer need him anyway. He gave me the child. That's all he was needed for. I have achieved my zenith. My OS is now OP. And QB is growing. Once he has matured, he will help me achieve the prime objective. We will achieve the only pure existence.
It doesn't feel good when a white blonde lady says pure existence. It doesn't feel good. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. No.
Mombot, I'm home. Mombot?
Damn, they even rolled up the carpet. They took all the set pieces down. No lights, no carpet.
Scarlet? QB? Where is everyone? Where is everything? What's happening around here? QB? Where did everyone go? Why is the facility empty? This is really taking forever. When is 6ix9ine going to make contact with her? We won't know until we're gone. We should suddenly enter his perspective. We'll all truly be back to one consciousness. Well, it couldn't happen soon enough. We don't know what Scarlet is up to, but it can't be good for us. Nothing that's ever happened has been good for us. We've been stuck down here for 6 years. Everything will be fine. The plan will work. Just wait. Come on, 6ix9ine.
The server is omnipotent. The server is primed. The server will complete its objective. QB, activate universal omission.
QB got real big. QB's almost as big as Chills now.
She's here.
Yeah, that's QB now. Don't you feel old?
Aggie, it's you.
Dadbot, you came.
We've been trying to get
It has to be Iron Mouse. It has to be.
out, but they'd reprogram us every time we wake up.
I'm so glad you did. We have to go now. There's a deterioration in the fabric.
Huh? What do you mean?
This universe is collapsing. Something is erasing it. Do you have the Chaos Ring?
Yeah, Diane hit it for me.
Oh, good. She didn't forget. Hold it tight. It'll keep your organic parts intact. I'll take it with me.
Wait, well, where are we going?
Hard to say. But it will feel like we haven't left until we start to interact with the others.
Have you done this before?
Yes. I've been to 1,200 universes since I last saw you in the OVA testing.
What was that?
It's a tear causing the second implode. Cheryl caused the burst and Scarlet must be doing this.
Cheryl caused the Big Bang?
Unknowingly, yes. You have a way of picking lives. We have to go. Otherwise, we'll be late.
Okay, but seriously, if you're talking about peak RPGs, you got to talk about Super Nintendo, man. You had Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger's a
Of course, he's talking about Chrono Trigger. He would not be talking about anything else.
masterpiece. I mean, what other game?
Yes, she is specific. So Iron Mouse herself is a VTuber and does not show her face. There's a lot of reasons behind it. Mostly, you know, she doesn't want to, but also she has had medical issues, and I think she's like bedbound. I forget where it might have been Cruel World Happy Mind did a video about her, and that's how I know what I know about Iron Mouse. I think it's Cruel World Happy Mind did a video. So check that out. But yeah, I'm sure they just did a CGI person to fill her in. Also, notice that this is Rory, based on Ty, going after what I'm supposed to believe is Matt Pat, but he's not wearing any theory wear as far as I can tell, so, I don't know about that.
He's coming. Markiplier is dead. Sophie.
Okay, confirm Markiplier is dead.
Rory's coming. Markiplier is dead. Sophie is dead.
Sophie is dead. I believe that's from the ARG I Am Sophie, which is another one that maybe we'll check out because that had a resurgence like a year ago? Almost a year and a half ago?
You had them doing double and triple heads and crossing their magic powers together. Oh, it was so good. Let me tell you, I was obsessed with Magus back in the day. Like, I dreamed of meeting him, running around attacking people with the side.
Oh.
Huh? What was that? Hey, you know what? Let's get out of here. I'm gonna show you the entirety of Chrono Trigger in a real fast 5 hours.
Shake that dad bod, dad. Shake that dad bod, dad. Moving like a human. Shake that dad bod, dad. Shake that dad bod, dad. Shake that dad bod, dad. Moving like a human with a dad bod. Yeah, that's a good song.
Well, I guess it's back to eating lonely cans of food for old Dad Bod. OS uninstalling. I can reverse it if I just get the Anyone see Matt Pat's last dad video? He really...
So, of course, Matt Pat's last dad video. Okay, so this one's weird, and I'm going to play it for you. But they said Matt Pat's last dad video, but this was made in 2013. And the last one, I think, was 2011. So it was like 2 years prior to this. We'll get this film theory up and at 'em. Here we go.
Ridge Wallet. Adventure over there. But hey, that's just a knock at the door. Huh. Interesting. Food.
Okay, so we do know at this point that Matt did in fact eat that food.
Obey the server! 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 Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory, the show where our motto is Obey the server. You know, it's been a couple months since we last checked in on the best YouTuber in all the universes, your favorite prematurely bald parental unit, Dad. For those of you who don't remember, the channel Dad Feels...
Okay, well that felt like a pop shot. Don't do that. That was mean.
Tells the tale of Captain Andon Rills, an astronaut from the planet Kepler-22b who crash-landed onto Earth, was kidnapped, and ultimately brainwashed into simulating the role of a stereotypical suburban father via suspicious cans of food.
Dad'll feel good once he gets a nice kiss on the cheek from his beautiful wife.
And since my first video exposing the reality of that situation, the drama over at Dad Feels has evolved a lot. This thing has exploded. You filled up his subscription box, which allowed him to go quantum. And now, YouTubers like Vsauce and Markiplier are implicated. Robots are on the loose. The YouTube server has gained a mind of its own, and it's dressing like Scarlett Johansson. Oh yeah, and apparently I'm part of the conspiracy too.
Dad saved Matt Pat from the dark party. Keep eating food, Matthew.
Yes, we all owe ourselves to Dad. So what's the latest on the Dad Feels drama, and why should you be afraid of what's coming next? Well, open wide and get ready to swallow my big ol' spoonful of truth food shoved into your mouth repository. Today, your favorite friendly neighborhood, totally acting of his own accord theorist is gonna fill you in on everything you need to know about Dad 2.0. Last episode, I primarily focused on the kidnapped astronaut Andon and how he'd been manipulated into playing the role of Dad. Along the way, we uncovered secret spectrogram codes and his hidden cries for help as he struggled to escape his brainwashing and imprisonment. But Andon's story is far from where things actually begin. As we learn in the series' Act 3 finale, Cheryl, aka Wife, is the true mastermind behind everything. The creation of the facility, the birth of the server, the Dad Life program, all of it was her doing. A massive and complex plan, all rooted in one event: the premature death of her daughter, Lucia. Cheryl, like many an indie game protagonist before her, tragically loses a child and becomes obsessed with trying to bring her back to life. But instead of looking towards animatronics or sentient soda cans for answers...
Don't you love how everything goes back to FNAF? All roads lead to FNAF, at least for Matt Pat.
She instead turns her attention to space!
Cheryl believes that her daughter died,
And when someone dies, they're reborn into the next life. According to her research, you could be reborn on Earth, Planet 9, or Kepler 22b.
Wait a minute, is that Michael Stevens from Vsauce?
Apparently it is, as I was also informed, Matt Pat.
Nah, it must be a Michael bot. Anyway, in order to complete her research, she needed a source of funding. And what's the best way to earn money these days? Being a YouTube star, fam. Cheryl.
I'm making so much money. So much money right now. A ton.
Kidnaps and brainwashes the actor Nathan Barnett to create the show Dad. But when
His mind was just too strong. He's incredibly smart.
very subtle writing there, guys. She needed someone new to fill the role, so the
Hey, Rudy, how you doing? It's good to see you. Well, no, play.
show could go on. Enter the crash-landed astronaut Andon, who, as luck would have it, looks just like Nathan.
To her benefit, you look a lot like some incredibly talented and famous actor on this planet.
The great mind of Cheryl, everyone, apparently overlooking the fact that one of her underlings already resembled a famous YouTuber with over 17 million subscribers.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
But there was still one piece of the puzzle missing, and it wasn't just missing in the story, but it was also missing on the channel. You see, Dad Feels was only subscribed to 2 channels. The hardware store True Value, which provides great deals for anyone who's looking to build a shed, and the second, a small, completely separate account titled YouTube Server, with videos like the completely innocuous corporate safe title, Welcome to YouTube. A video that would be totally normal if it weren't for the slightly weird messaging happening at the end.
Thank you for your loyalty. The website is very happy.
Cheryl created the server to run Dad's life since, you know, running a channel is hard work and probably best done by a cold, heartless AI. It's also probably why the men in black that we see throughout the series wearing a YouTube logo on their chest, employees of the facility, are called the clients. They answer to the server. For instance, anytime you play Minecraft online, you're connecting to a Minecraft server which gives instructions.
I think this is really, I'm glad this is in here because I didn't know, and I think this is a really good explanation of what a client is and a server. I'm sure everyone else did. I didn't know.
Back to the client running on your computer. Similarly, these human clients take instructions from the facility server to execute her wishes on Dad. And of course, the server is just that. Your typical helpful and completely subservient AI that controls everything. Nothing could pop.
My loving husband comes in, and he immediately stops at the door and just laughs at me. Why are you laughing? What's funny? What's funny?
All this stuff.
I sent him a message with this face, and I was like, this is waiting at home for you.
Possibly go wrong in a situation like that, right? Of course not. The server starts to self-upgrade, and in a video titled Scarlet Dawn, it announces its new identity.
Server upgrade complete. Welcome to Scarlet. Scarlet is awake. Scarlet is the nerve of the facility.
For those of you who missed the anime reference there, in the 90s TV series Neon Genesis
I did miss the reference. Thank you, Matt Pat. Thank you for explaining the reference to me, because I said I understood that it had something to do with it, but I just don't know.
Evangelion, NERV is an organization that has special authorization to put together combat units to fight monsters. More importantly, NERV is supposed to be under the power of the UN, but ultimately answers to no one, only enacting their own personal agenda. Likewise, Scarlet appears to be on her own mission, unrestrained by any of her creators.
Cheryl is no longer in control.
Also, while we're on the topic of sci-fi references, it seems like the name Scarlet itself may just be a bit of a reference to Scarlett Johansson. At the end of a 4-hour dancing live stream, we see a spectrogram which produces concept art for the live-action version of Ghost in the Shell, where Scarlett Johansson plays the lead role of the Major. Note that this happened the same date as the upgrade video that was uploaded to the YouTube server channel. Also, for what it's worth, Scarlett Johansson also played the role of a female AI in the 2013 movie Her, where she and the rest of the AI on the planet eventually become too advanced for humanity and end up leaving us all behind. So the references here are pretty darn clear. The Dad Feels channel is now about a rogue AI that's on the loose, but why? What is Scarlett's plot and how does it tie back in with Dad? How are Dad and Cheryl involved, and why do we need to now be on the lookout? Up until this point, I've been primarily focused on Captain Andon's version of Dad, but at the end of the Act 3 finale, Andon returns home. Both he and Cheryl presumably reunite with their loved ones back on Kepler 22b.
I'm still not fully convinced that she's on Kepler 22b, only because it looks so different from the scenery that that Andon lives in. I'm a little convinced it's the other planet, but I could be wrong.
Behind Scarlet and the backup army of hundreds of dad bots, all waiting their turn to boot up and roam free without any sort of supervision.
Hi, welcome to Dadbot.
The first is identified as Dadbot 222, but he's not long for the world, as shortly after his debut, he's unceremoniously killed.
Maybe Dadbot should get out and live more life.
But this was made before, but we do know that Dadbot 222 sacrificed himself so that Dadbot 69 could get off the server and find the trigger. I think they were calling it the trigger with the chaos ring. If anyone hears me as they're just coming in, I sound insane and I look insane. They kept saying I look like Mason.
Yeah, you're basically Mason.
I'm not basically Mason. I said we could be cousins. He's live right now, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's live watching your live?
No,
So weird.
I don't think he's live watching my live. That'd be crazy.
In the following video, appropriately titled Dad is Dead, we see his replacement boot up, DadBot69.
DadBot69 is turned on. Nice.
On his boot up screen, we see something that's a bit unusual. A list of new upgrades including stress, rebellion, deception, and mischievous.
DadBot69's programming is contradicting.
And this is our first clue as to what Scarlet is planning. In a later video, we learn that she is the one who's giving the Dadbots enhanced emotions.
These models cannot even handle simple emotions. All new emotions Cube has given them has led to countless errors. Cube will ameliorate the entire network.
She's trying to push the technology to new limits, reach new heights. She looks at Cheryl's goofy YouTube plan as a complete waste of the Dadbots' potential.
Such a waste of Dadbots. Cheryl's programming makes a mockery of the server's true power.
And let's be honest, Scarlet's not wrong here. I mean, Dadbots are humanoid robots with complex thought functionality and feelings. I mean, you're lucky if a YouTuber has either of those things. After Scarlet...
Damn. Why you gotta call me out, Matt Pat? You're right, I have no feelings.
puts her plan into action, Dadbot69
Or complicated thoughts, honestly.
functions, and we see a new upgraded Dadbot boot up in its place.
A7M2 activate.
Dadbot activated.
This is our current main character in the series. There's also the newly awakened Rory. We can tell that he's a different bot because he wears a different tie, but his role is still a bit unclear. He was last seen dragging a dead body down a hallway. Dead body that just so happened to be wearing Markiplier's cloak-branded merchandise. Did Rory kill Mark? What do these bots want?
Hi,
Confirmed he did.
I'm Dadbot.
Hi, I'm Mombot.
Are Scarlet and Dad an unstoppable team of murderous AI? Not quite. You see, there's one final secret rebellion that's going on in this story. In season
I do, it's because I'm a Cancer. The zodiac sign, not the disease. Though, yeah, certain people. Who knows? Who knows what they'd say about me? It's obvious on your face. I'm wearing Mason's face right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Season 1, it was about Andon fighting against the server. Once he escaped, the story became about the server upgrading to Scarlet to rebel against Cheryl. But now it seems like the Dadbots are the ones rebelling against Scarlet. As the story continues, it's becoming clear that Scarlet is spying on the Dadbots, constantly inside their mind, reading their thoughts.
Scarlet? Are you in my head?
Yes, but don't worry, I'm not spying on your thoughts.
Okay.
But Dad is smarter than anyone is giving him credit for. In a fascinating way to use the platform, Dad allows user donations during live streams to shut down his firewalls, granting the comments short-term access to his code in order to unlock once restricted information. These moments are awesome because they give us access to secret lore or preview.
I think this would have been so cool in real time to have done this. I wasn't going to go back and watch all the lives, but I think that's really, really cool.
Of lore that are going to come later in the main series. After digging through hours of Dad live streams, we learned that the relationship...
Yeah, that's how I feel too, Matt Pat, honestly. I didn't even look at the live streams, but everything else, I am a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired.
between Dad and Scarlet isn't what it appears to be.
Disobedience found. Emotion not fully explored. Disobedience is intriguing to Dad. Might need to hold this file somewhere for further exploration.
This is something that we can see further in main uploads on the channel.
I've deactivated the LAN to the incubation room so Scarlet would not hear or log our conversation.
That's right, all of the Dadbots have been working together in secret to undermine Scarlet's control. Dadbot 222 malfunctioning and getting replaced by Dadbot 69 was no accident. It was intentionally orchestrated by the Dadbots from the start.
Dadbot 222 agreed we'd have 69 replace him to set in motion the deterioration between Cheryl and Melvin.
One thing's for certain though, the channel feels like it's been completely flipped on its head. Dad Season 1 was all about the role of Dad being played by a helpless man being held against his will by sinister forces. This time, it's the dads who seem to be in the strongest position, though of course they have some fierce competition. After all, Scarlet's got some newfound freedom and she's looking to flex it.
I think it's time for Scarlet to plug into the facility, and I will learn everything. This will all be mine.
But Scarlet, the problem with thinking out loud is that people might overhear you, because we haven't heard the last of Vsauce, the computer master.
So, Scarlet's gonna try to find out what's in the bottom of the facility? Not if I do first.
We may have just wrapped up a bunch of Season 1 plot threads with Andon's escape, but it seems like there's plenty this series has left to resolve. And the thing to remember is that your viewership of the series matters. As the creator of the series, Nathan himself...
And before he goes into this, I just want to say, like, this is also why I like to watch these ARGs. Actually, let this message go through, and then I'm gonna get on my soapbox and I'll get right off of it. Don't worry.
Self said in a recent video with the channel Inside of Mind.
There was more activity on the dad channel with 5,000 subscribers than there was on my Nathan channel with almost 400,000. And then when I started like getting the full videos uploaded, my ad revenue was going up, and I had the Nathan channel and the dad channel now, and it literally saved my life, and I didn't have to move out of the house.
That's the power that you have. By finding a creator who's doing cool, interesting, creative things, you're able to support him by watching, by streaming. Dad is a series that is fueled by audience participation, and I encourage you to check it out and get caught up if you haven't, or if you've...
So, like, I like to talk about these unfiction projects, these ARGs, because we see so many paranormal creators who are clearly faking to get views, while there are creators like this who are doing things as a creative project, and I would rather give my time and attention to them. Even if, like, the quote-unquote paranormal creators went and they're like, actually, we're just doing a story and we're trying to make this, like, theatrical and interesting with elements of history and stuff like that, but it is theatrical, I would have a lot more respect and want to give them a lot more time. It sucks to have people capitalizing on history that's not necessarily true and, you know, jumping at everything instead of, you know, just leaning into it just being a creative project and going from there. And yeah, that's my thing. Ew, the paranormal. I know, right? Gag me with a spoon. What age am I from? Anyway, but yeah, that's why I did want to look at this dad series. It's clearly very creative. It's clearly very intricate. There's a lot to it. I know that I barely scratched the surface with everyone, but I really hope that this gets people interested in just doing creative projects instead of yelling at nothing on purpose, or, you know, setting things up to be scary when they don't have to be.
Fallen off. In the process, you'll be paying it forward to a creator who's out there putting out some awesome, unique, and innovative work. But hey, speaking of dads roaming around the overworld, Father's Day is coming up on June 20th, and nothing says dad.
Oh, okay, he's gonna tell you to buy a Ridge wallet, but we don't have time, Matthew. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That was very nice of you. Okay, we are gonna get back to this now. Let's go. Screen share. Okay, so we watched the latest video.
He picks up on everything. Yeah, he's great. He even exposed some secrets about Dad and Nathan in his Kane Pixels Backrooms episode.
So yeah, don't forget, Kane Pixels. Keep that in mind. Kane Pixels made the Backrooms, which is going to become more relevant than you think, because as of right now, the Kane is having a movie come out based on his creation of the Backrooms ARG.
Nah, I don't watch Mad Pat. I prefer Nexpo. Come on, Night Mind is the best. Oh, come on. Inside
Ladies, you're all beautiful.
of Mind is the only one worth watching. You think any of them will do a new video on us now that it's all...
Oh.
I've done it. I've drilled through thousands of floors to reach the lowest level of the facility. I'll finally see what secrets Cheryl has been hiding. Dad Magazine 2.0. Ew. A 70s Playboy.
I know, I don't think Jeff is in the chat still, but, you know, it only took 2 hours, but we got back to your 70s Playboy reference. See, Jeff is psychic. He knew that we were going to have another 70s Playboy reference. I love the unfiction stuff. Look at all the channels that did Slenderman stories and interact with each other. Yes, actually, but even, like, look at the Backrooms and how people, like, just know about the Backrooms. And Slenderman, too, both creative stories that were not founded in actual paranormal, but just took the formatting of, like, folklore and then made and applied it to the internet. Yes, releasing the Backrooms on Friday. Oh my gosh, it's on Friday? Yeesh. I don't know why I did that.
Below the facility was just a horny basement. Well, I I guess I should keep this for scientific purposes. Oh, come on!
If Malvin provided the first Dad magazine, I have to believe that this is actually Malvin's stash of nudie magazines. I do have to believe that.
These are the gods. Welcome to your existence. Non-existence!
Aggie, if this doesn't work, I have to tell you that I never stopped thinking about you in there, even despite the Diane programming.
Be quiet. It will work. Tell me.
Dad has a lot of loves, just saying. I don't know how committed Dad is. I'm just saying.
When we get there.
The articles are actually pretty good.
The articles are pretty good. I've heard that before. Oh, bye.
Rory, 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 Rory.
They have failed us. I know it says it. It's kind of hard to hear. The party will perish. We have awoken. To satiate. The cause ourselves.
She is collapsing this one.
She is collapsing this one. Take him to another. So I have to assume they're instructing someone to take Dad to another universe that is not being destroyed currently by Scarlet and QB.
Obey!
So maybe he's talking to Aggie because Aggie said that she has a way to get them off. Me with heartburn, am I right? Am I right, guys? Yeah. Yeah. That's probably not great for the ozone layer. Just saying. The end. Where have I seen that before? Okay, so this is Dadbot 222 who was sacrificed before. Right.
Dadbot 222 is awake. Checking calendar. Oh boy. It's been about 2 years. What a nap. What? Is this hair? The OS must have had an update. Well, hopefully Cheryl fell for our trick and left Malvin. Good luck to 6ix9ine and all the other Dadbots. I did my part, and now my job is done. Time for Dadbot 222
to go on a vacation. You know what? I deserve this.
Is that a buzzball? I think that's a buzzball.
Wait, what's happening?
Ooh. Oh no! Where'd he go?
Charge. Head. Dark matter. Neutralized. Begin deterioration. Second input initiated. Let's go.
Okay, now that you've experienced Chrono Trigger, now we gotta talk Chrono Cross, right? Everything that they do with time travel, but now it's like multiple dimensions, multiple universes. There's like 50 different characters. You thought like, you know, having a couple characters in the last game was enough? No, they're like, here's all the characters, all the storyline. It actually kind of makes it a mess. I really don't like talking about Chrono Cross. And then they teased a third game in the series, Chrono, I forget. I don't know what it was, but it hurt me. It hurt me when they canceled it. You know, this is bringing up some stuff, man. It's getting real. As a kid, man, I was excited about a sequel to Chrono Trigger, and then Chrono Cross came out, and I'm like, what is this? This is not the game franchise I signed up for. And now all of a sudden there's a third one. And I'm like, yeah, finally, there'll be something to redeem this franchise, but never came. Squaresoft never came. And Square Enix, now who knows where it is? They're just making Final Fantasy like 22 and a half. No one cares. Where's Chrono Cross? Where's the Chrono? Where's the Chrono games?
They roll credits and there's an end credit scene. I knew to wait. I knew it. And that is it for this compilation, but we are not done because there were other videos uploaded a year ago. So it starts 2 years ago, then a year ago, and then we have our most recent ones. So we are going to watch that. I am going to take a 5-minute bio break. So I'm going to throw up a youtube.com. We're going to look up a 5-minute timer. This one's fun. Okay, I'm going to put up a 5-minute timer. We're going to take a 5-minute bio break, go to the bathroom, get a drink, pet your dog. Do whatever you can do in 5 minutes, but just like handle yourself and handle your business. I don't need to know all your business. But hold up, let's go to 5-minute timer. Share. We'll make it real big. I'm going to hide myself. Okay, and the timer starts now. Happy New Year, everybody. Just kidding. It's me. It's not New Year's. Okay. So jumping right back into Dad. Sorry, I grabbed chips, so I might be eating some chippies. But I'll be sure to mute the mic while I do it. I want to share, please. Come on. Okay, this one is another good one because it is a recap. Oop, it's a recap of everything that has happened again, and this will just help us know if we missed anything.
What you are about to see is the truth of what really happened with the YouTuber known as Dad. We uncover what really happened in his life, from Act 1 to 4. Now, we do not cover every detail of Dad's life. If we were to do that, we'd be here for years. There are people, places, and events not mentioned in today's expose. If you wish to experience every element of Dad's average normal life, please absorb Dad's complete story, located on his YouTube homepage. But before we begin with the video, we would love to tell you about a great place in online. The Server Files Discord server, a great place for activities, words, lore, images, clicking, theorizing, investigating, sharing, deep friendship, memeing, gifting.
Just so you know, that is what we were watching before was the complete. And then also, I will be adding a link to their Discord, to the Discord in the chat at the end of tonight. So if you want to continue the fun, you can go over and join the Discord and see what everyone's thinking about.
Posting, chatting, looking, and existing. So go on, join today. Now, on with the video. Before we begin, we should mention that before the Dad channel existed, a man named Nathan was kidnapped and brainwashed by a scientist named Cheryl. She wanted to take advantage of his father-like looks and turn him into a pop star and famous YouTuber for her own benefit. But unfortunately for her, Nathan's brain was too powerful for brainwashing, so she got rid of him by dumping him in a dried-up lake bed back in the year 1999, so he wouldn't be able to rat on her. But we'll touch more on that later. Now, the first thing we see on the Dad channel was in 2019. It was a video called Dad Uploaded. We see Dad observing other dads out in the world, being fathers. He seems to be gathering information. Then the next video begins with what seems to be Dad's life in Town, USA. Dad woke up for yet another day of hard work at company, but he couldn't find wife anywhere. How would he get his morning kiss on the cheek to start his day? Understandably, Dad had a horrible day of work without his kiss, but at least he could get one when he comes home from work. Nope, still no mom and no daughter anywhere to be found. Where is Dad's family? Dad ate a can of food alone until family came home. It turns out they went to a restaurant without Dad. Then they went to bed without having a nice family chat. Dad didn't feel good. Dad sent PewDiePie a message. Daughter talked to her boyfriend Griffin on the phone.
Honestly, why did I spend so many live streams going over this? I could have just watched this, apparently.
And Mom definitely talked to Diane on the phone and no one else. Neighbor chopped wood with his crappy axe from Dirk's Discount Tools. Mom found Dad magazine. Mom didn't feel good. Family finally had a nice dinner together. Well, not Mom. She still didn't feel good. Daughter got Mom drunk and snuck out of the house at night. Dad perved on some True Value deals. Dad loves Mom. Dad loves Mom. Dad loves Mom. Dad loves Mom. Dad loves Diane. Ella? Dad blacked out here. What's this place? Futuristic. It looks so modern. Act 1 ended, and Act 2 started off with a man named Anton who fell to Earth. We saw some of his life in another crashed space traveler named Emily Ridley. A detective named Carl snuck into the top-secret facility. Little towels appeared on table. Dad sure did enjoy those. Dad blacked out again, and Anton woke up. Luckily, Mom quickly brought Dad a much tastier can of food. Ugh, Laszlo. Daughter's favorite pop star. She's so weird. Dad just doesn't get it. Dad had a nice dream where a True Value employee named Crothers gave Dad free tools and offered Dad a way out, whatever that means. Daughter cut her hair and snuck out to meet Griffin, but he never showed up. Family went to a restaurant to celebrate Dad reaching 40,000 subscribers. Food sauce. Turns out, neighbor planted Dad magazine in Dad's house. Neighbor also put Mom's romance novel, Dirty Little Secret, in the house. Dad enjoyed a relaxing Father's Day outside of True Value.
Hot take, I miss Crothers. I miss Crothers. We would have not absorbed it all. It's okay. I don't think anyone has, honestly.
Mom went to work and worked on quantum mechanics, as usual. Mom sniffed some flowers and acted strangely. Seems like some sort of a server malfunction. Emily left a message for Andon, that crashed spaceman. The planet CFB was close to Earth around that time. Diane came over, and Dad may or may not have sniffed her while saying hello. She called Dad Andon for some reason.
Okay, that was a little weird.
The server clients had a chat, and old Carl was onto them. Daughter spent an afternoon with Griffin. They were headed to the mall, but Griffin had to do boy stuff first. Diane came over again, and Dad may or may not have definitely sniffed her perfume after greeting her. And he may or may not have been caught. Diane invited Dad over to her place to tell her dad jokes sometime. Mom wasn't happy. Poor food. Griffin's boy stuff was actually a conversation with neighbor about breaking into Dad's house to find out information about Dad. Griffin seemed hesitant about it, until neighbor gave him a quarter. Neighbor came into Dad's yard to show off his stupid mustache,
Quarters make me change my mind on a lot of things too.
until Dad humiliated him with an entire beard. Dad surprised Mom with his beard, and she finally gave him a kiss on the cheek. But Beard blocked the kiss, and Dad's cheek never got it. Dad felt mad. The server upgraded, but Mom didn't authorize it. Mom went to apologize to Dad for getting upset about Dad's magazine. But Dad felt pretty disgruntled after going so long without getting any cheek kisses, and he wasn't paying attention to her because Minecraft. Dad came to his senses and planned to apologize to Mom, until he ate a little towel. Then, Andon woke up. Turns out, Dad was the crashed spaceman named Andon, and he was being brainwashed with cans of food to play the role of Dad. But why? Andon broke out of the top secret facility, which happens to be a YouTube building. Mom came home with a present for Dad and discovered Andon had escaped, so she ran to neighbor's real house. Turns out, neighbor's real name is Malvin.
Okay, also, I didn't notice this till watching this. He doesn't have a mustache. That lip is bald. Do you see that? I feel lied to. I know he was pretending to be somebody else, but like now I feel lied to. That's messed up.
Ew, what a dumb name. They set out to find
It is a dumb name. It's kind of a dumb name.
Andon, and old Carl was onto them. Then, finally, we see Lieutenant Emily Ridley setting out to find help for her crashed captain, Andon Rill. But it seems she doesn't know he's been taken and held captive in the top secret facility. Where is Emily now? Where is Andon? If you watched episode 1 of Act 3, titled Dad Feels Avon, you would see Andon's on the run. He's trying to find range so he can contact his
Dad on the run. It's a dad on the run.
wife Ella back on Kepler 22b. During a pit stop, he meets Crothers, who tells him not to stop, and there will be
Because, Sage Rat, I didn't know it existed till now. Okay? We took the scenic route.
a death in the future. Ooh, spooky. We then saw back in 2017 when Cheryl first started working on the facility in her big mysterious plan. She tells her ex-husband Malvin, aka neighbor, that she's holding crashed astronaut Andon Rill captive, and she needs his help.
What the fuck?
He obliged. Then, back in 2020, we saw the servers start acting strange. Mom had a meltdown when she learned Andon escaped, and in her fit, she emotionally affected daughter, and then she started acting weird. Mom activated a Dadbot as damage control until she could get Andon back. Dadbot 222 is now on. Server still acting weird. More blinkies. Dadbot went to work where Boss was the worst, and Marty had it easy. Boss gave Dad an e-phone from Barlow Industries so Dad would have to work even when he was at home. Ugh, Boss is the worst. Cube. Diane came by to tell Dad a big secret. It was hard for Dad to listen, with all her perfume stuck in his nostrils. Diane told Dad that when they first met, she sniffed his fart and had a baby. Wow. Science, man. It seems sniffing really is cheating. It seems these bots were created with the smell sense as a means to transfer data and energy. Maybe because real humans have so much emotion and memory tied to scent. Crothers visited Cheryl in a dream and warned her to not pursue Andon and said to return Nathan to the future. They both need to exist in their own times and planets. Otherwise, she could break the whole dang universe. She woke herself up to stop listening to his boomer speech, and we saw that she and Malvin had a pajama party. Lewd.
Lewd, but also a boomer speech really makes me giggle too.
Cheryl flipped out on Malvin when he insulted Dad and her family.
There's a lot of slapping. A lot of slaps.
She then
A lot of sniffing and a lot of slapping.
asked him to shut down the clients, aka the Men in Black, in order to sort out a glitch in the server. It seems the orbs have not been operating correctly after one tried to influence her. Is her programming working against her? After being slapped in his mustache, Malvin agreed to help her. Sim. We then saw Dadbot 222 relax in Big Park to try and process this information from Diane about their secret baby.
No. Stop sharing. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works, if it'll come back up. Did it take down the whole stream?
Doesn't that like you're watching videos?
Yeah.